Now, what up and good morning. Welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much for being patient. We are actually fashionably on time this time. Everybody on Twitch, salute to you guys on there. We officially are Twitch affiliates now, so we put in that work. Partners. Sorry, yeah, there you go. So salute to you guys out there that made that happen after YouTube fucked us over. And everybody on Patreon, your packages are being put together. If you have not DM'd me on Patreon about your $30 sub tier and you want to get that exclusive t-shirt once a month in that subscription box, DM me on Patreon. We will take care of it. Also, the father soon to be across from me. What is it? X to the G. What's going on?
What's up, dog?
What's up with your
Just out here being a good dad, dude. Took my kid already to Disneyland before I was even born.
because you got him
Like
free.
some parents.
Because you didn't have to pay for the kid's ticket.
Dog.
I bet that's the only reason you were like, yeah, I can say I
He
take it.
can't say he hasn't been there if there's technically proof. You were inside the belly. You're still at Disneyland, you know? Would you tell your kid you took him to Disneyland? Already?
I would just lie to him and not take
We
him.
talked about this already.
I would just take him.
Fuck!
I would just take him to the Disney store.
Take him to the Disney store.
They don't even have those no more.
They are a dying breed. Also running the boards. What is it? Making sure the show is always running on point. What's up, Ray?
What's up? Good morning, y'all.
He has that little Nicky haircut, huh?
Yeah.
He kind of does. I barely noticed that right now. Yeah, but what is it? Salute to you, Ray. Thank you for tuning in. And also, what is it? For the first time ever, it's been a while, and we've been trying to get this fool on here, but he lives quite a little bit far away. What is it? This fool, he's holding it down. Where are you from again? Salinas?
Salinas.
I remember at
Salinas.
first, this fool was the only fool in Salinas out there putting in work when I started seeing this. Not the only fool, but one of the fools out there representing.
Only from over.
Hey, only. Let's welcome here the one and only El Gordo Mamon, everybody.
I'm getting contact high in here, fool.
Have you ever smoked weed before?
I have, fool, but I think I had so much bad experience with it that it doesn't even. I think I smoked and I try to smoke like if I was you smoke. If you can probably smoke a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And I try to keep up with them, and it just made me paranoid. I started sweating, hot flashes. I just had a bad experience.
When was the last time you tried it?
Fuck, probably like I don't know, 5 years ago, 6 years, like.
Was it with somebody that like?
Nah, just regular weed. It was just my homies. Like I also edibles. I had a bad experience with edibles too.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, look, bro. Everybody who's had a bad experience, we call this "we don't smoke the same" because Not because it's like, oh, we want to flex or anything, but it's like not everybody smokes the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody could just smoke a little bit. Somebody could smoke a lot. Somebody smokes, puts the joint on and he lights it back for later. Nobody necessarily smokes the same, but when I hear about a bad experience, I just feel it like you had a homie that gave you some fucked up shit or something.
Nah, they all just. I just thought I could smoke weed like that, like fucking.
What was it, a
big old
blunt?
rip. Yeah, it's a regular blunt, just.
You just le pegaste muy duro, huh?
Yeah, way. And then one time too, I ate a tamal, way. And they
A medicated tamal?
Yeah, but they didn't tell me, and I ate that shit. 250
Okay.
milligrams, fool.
See, that's the.
Bro, I was high the whole next day still.
Was that your first edible?
Nah, it wasn't my first.
Okay, but like that, you first.
I don't smoke, never.
Yeah,
so.
number one, you weren't expecting it. That is a messed up thing to do, man. Like
It was delicious though.
that is a messed up thing to do unless you're doing it to Aton. That's the only person I don't ever regret dosing like that.
But and it's also different when you like give it to someone that's a stoner. Like if you
Yeah.
if
Xavier,
you do
can
it
you
to
pull up-
Aton, huh?
Can you pull up the mic more closer to your face?
If you're Aton,
Me or who? Both
if you're
of us?
Aton, it doesn't matter
Oh.
because he smokes all the time.
Yeah.
No,
If you-
he still. I think he's. If I had to really place a bet or rank everybody here that works at the office, I'm not gonna place him under the top. The bottom. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put him towards the bottom, bro. Where it's like compared to everybody else, he would finish like 7th to 9th place in the Mario Kart race, bro. If it comes to tolerance, and I'm not. That's not to talk shit. But Ray, could you co-sign that?
It's just facts.
Yeah, he just can't hang like that. Like, there's only certain people that the B-roll will say like, "Hey, man, like I think this fool could outsmoke me," but he won't say it in those words. Like he said that shit about me, certain things like where I can be like, "Yeah, I think I could outsmoke you with dabs and all this shit." But tolerance, I don't know. I think he seasoned his lungs. I don't know, bro. Like I always wondered. Like I think next time, fuck it. Why are we gonna go bowling? Let's go get a lung scan. Let's see what. let's start doing things that we could all benefit from, dog. Be like, can you check my lungs, dog? I smoke technically
Well,
so much.
they have the little thing where you blow in and the little ball goes. You have to like keep it floating, like.
Yeah. See, we should if we get like 6 of those, and that would be the best competition right there.
And
who has the healthiest lungs, dog? That would be who really has it. That thing that you have to blow on, and you have the little ball. They give it to the old people.
Yeah.
Because the thing is they time it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they time it. So they tell the viejitos to see how healthy their lungs are, and you got to keep it above a certain thing. So these fools are like, and the ball goes up, and then they start writing down. Oh, it took this much to go this low, and this low, and this low. So I think that would be a good way to measure who has the healthiest lungs here.
Has B ever had like a physical for his lungs? I know he's probably had a physical, but has he
mean-
ever been concerned about his lungs? Full smokes.
I mean, the man, look, man,
forever.
Yeah.
that man is very very well off.
healthy,
You know,
he
he's
looks good,
successful.
yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he has put his health first, as a I imagine any wise person would. That once you're able to afford good health insurance, I would go check everything out. Like, bro, the reason I haven't, it's the reason other fools or like fools like us get dental procedures done one appointment at a time. You know what I mean? Because this shit's expensive, bro. We're like, I gotta take these 2 out. That's another 2 G's. Then I gotta wait. Yeah, then I gotta wait.
To me right now.
It's like a year process before we get the whole job done. Because we're like, fuck, I gotta save up for this shit again.
It just happened to me because my wife quit her job, so we got Medical, we got cheap insurance for, and the lady started working on my shit, dog. And she's like, it looks like you're gonna need a root canal. I'm gonna just have to close it back up though, because we have to get it. She said we have to get it approved.
I got to close it back.
It took 3 weeks. 3 weeks, bro. And then the state didn't want to give me a white cap for it. Fool. They're like, nah, you don't get no cap for.
You couldn't even pay for it though. Like
I could have paid for it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
all
she
right.
said, but I'm like, I'm going for the insurance for fuck it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why'd you, if you see through the X-ray, you might need a root canal. Why you open it up for? It wasn't even hurting. It wasn't bothering me.
Because the nerve is
Nothing,
dead.
fool.
Yeah, the nerve. They probably had to redo it because they probably got infected.
Fuck that lady.
So it's like, look, bro, they do you like that at the dentist, bro. But here's the thing, bro. Like people don't know. I don't know why, like, as Latinos, bro, we're like taught, or a lot of Latinos, they're like, we have like this fear that like whatever the doctor says is right. Like, you got the right to question that fool, dog. Like he does like, just because he says some shit, you can literally, like, if you shop around for insurance places that are gonna fix your car up when you get into a car accident, you can fucking do that at a doctor too, bro. Like,
I just went there because it was the first lady taking new Medi-Cal patients. Because I was on the phone, I'm like, yeah, what type of insurance you have? Meta, click. I was like, click.
So my barber, I think, had cheap insurance.
Yeah.
Because this fool you used to get seizures.
Oh yeah.
Used to get seizures.
they came back.
No, so
He's cutting your hair.
Dude, I was always scared that would happen, dog. I was always scared.
Oh, you go to him still?
Yeah.
He got down.
I would never let that fool shake my beard, fool.
But so they would go in and out. But I asked him, I was like, why do you get seizures? And he said, oh, there's this thing in my brain that's like, it's just hitting this certain part of the brain that gets seizures. And I was like, well, is there a solution? Dude, there was a solution. Like there was a procedure that they could have done a surgery, but
Put a little trampoline.
it was too expensive. It was too expensive for their insurance, so they just keep giving this fool pills.
That shit makes you worse.
That's fucked up.
That's what
there's
the VA
a solution.
that's
There's
what
a
the VA does.
solution. There's a solution to your problem, and the doctor's like, nah, just keep taking these pills.
Well, can make more money with the pills.
Yeah, forever. It's a forever thing, and el pinche morro no puede manejar.
You know that you know what that's why medical tourism has become a real thing, bro. Like people think that medical tourism is just bitches going to get their asses done. You know what I mean? Like, but nah, there's fools that like Indian food. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, and it's like not just not hella stereotypical, bro. But like, all the fools that work at the Beverly Hills Hospital are majority Asian and Indians, fool. And if you think that these fools are good at it out here,
Filipinos.
yeah, Filipinos, and go to fucking the nice India or Turkey to get a hair transplant or a fucking open heart
That's what I need
surgery.
for any hair transplant.
Yeah, or something like that, bro. And they will take care of you a lot
Colombia?
better than here. And
Colombia.
that's Colombia too. That a lot of bitches go get their shit done over there.
My homie got his teeth done over there.
Like veneers are cheap
Yeah.
out there, bro. Like you
Oh,
get
my dad was like, told him I got a bridge right here, right? Like bridge done. And he's like, yeah, I got a bridge right there. And the lady, what lady? She's like, you go to her house and she gets the mold and then she
I
goes
heard
to
it,
Tijuana and she gets the bridge done and then she comes back and puts it in for you, bro.
yo, he's not lying.
He paid $1,000.
Yo.
Can you explain that
So,
again?
so I told my dad.
This is a real thing,
I
by
told
the
my
way.
dad, hey, he's like, oh, me pusieron un puente because I have a bridge too. He's like, oh, how much you pay? He's like I paid $1,000. I'm like, where? He's like, this lady, you go to her house. She has to set up in her garage. She comes, she molds your tooth. She gets the mold, and then he goes to TJ, makes your mold, and then come back and put the fucking bridge in, bro, for $1,000.
Tijuanazo? That's a
No.
Tijuanazo.
Look,
right
no,
there.
No, she brings it back.
Yeah, I know.
She does it.
You don't gotta leave. That's full service. That's Uber Eats for TJ, dog. She fucking does it, brings it back.
I didn't know that was a real thing, bro. Till one time, dog, when what is it? I had gone to my dad's grandma's house, and they used to be way like, you know, it's like, you know how Felipe's like, oh, you were more Mexican than me when he went to Mexico. It's like that part of my dad's family. I was like, damn, you fools are real Salvadorian. Like you fools do way more other shit than my other side of the family. So they would have this lady. She was from Honduras or some shit like that. And she was a dentist, and she would come do the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
And they would have a chair that they would bust out that was just like, this is the stuff where you come get shit worked on. And then she would have her, like, it looked like it was a thing that you would carry jewelry in.
Does she have a dental assistant?
Yeah, no, it would just be her.
10-year-old kid.
It would just be her, bro. And then like nobody would be allowed to go into I guess the room that they would
be sterile,
They
bro.
would do it. It's got to be sterile. And then I'm just like, yo, like I didn't think of it when I was younger. I was just playing outside, you know what I mean, with my cousins and stuff. But I was, and then it was just like, yeah, my mom has to get this crown done or something like that. And then as a kid, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I'm looking, I was like, that was an in-home fucking dentist. Is that considered? Is that for poor people?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, right. That's like the poor option, right?
It's like when you go to the
I guess I was poor,
It's like when you go to the sobador. It's like when you go to the sobador in the fucking backyard of somebody's house. Like you don't have money to go to a chiropractor.
Yeah, and you
You go to the sobador, wait.
Have you ever gone to a Salvador?
I have.
Yeah.
There was this one dude who was like,
how much pain were you in when you were like, fuck it, I'll go to the
First of all,
Bad, bro.
tell
You're
him
in bad pain.
his parents were done with what they did to him, bro. Like
So venimos, like, so I came here when I was like 3 years old.
yeah.
And like around like 3 months in, bro. You're a kid, bro. I break my hand. These fools take me to fucking Salvador. Bro, because they didn't, dude, sin papeles. My dad's like, and it's nada más hinchó. Like, obviously there was no bone. Like, no salió el pinche hueso. It's not like they took me with my bone out to a Salvador. I just hurt my hand and hinchó, and you know how they iced it, and I was in pain. Dog, me daban puro Tylenol. Y ni de niños, the adult one. That's how much in pain I was.
work?
Like,
the one with the red dots, huh?
Yeah.
That's
They
just
work?
the good one,
Huh?
dog.
They work?
What?
Tylenol?
No, El Salvador told my parents my hand was broken. That's how we found out, dog. The Salvador was like, yo, this isn't for me. This because he would touch
They
it.
just dropped them off for urgent cares. They're like, hey, call us. Tell them that you don't have parents. Fool. we'll be back for you.
And yeah, same shit. Never.
You remember
and
the,
I'm
you remember the days
traumatized
when you
with
could lie to somebody in the ER and get away with some free service, bro?
Oh yeah,
Like bums ruined that shit.
bums would be fucking going to the hospital for nothing, fool.
They go in there just to get out of the ring.
and,
Well, what did you?
and jail. They go
Yeah,
get locked
like-
up in jail for the winter.
Hey, now that you say that, can't you just be at ER and say that you're here to get to duele algo? And just not be in the ring?
No, they
like, I'm being serious. Like, not be
They
in the
honestly,
ring.
bro, it's crazy, bro. So when you have Medi-Cal, they send you to the UCLA, what is it, a hospital by the fucking by the casino in Gardena. That fool, that's where all the gangbangers go to die. Straight up. People know that hospital because it has the intensive care unit where you could get cut open and all that shit, and they do that. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like that emergency room there, bro, it's just fucking cringe, bro. Because there's like bums in there's fucking crazies, and then there's the regular working people that fucking like the señoras that are just like, fuck, man, I have to be put in with this shit up, and I'm in pain and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like that shit sucks, bro. Like when you have the Harbor UCLA Museum, when you gotta, UCLA Hospital, when you gotta go there, bro, that shit's fucked up. So honestly, I think priorities are kind of fucked up, bro. Sometimes
I'm a military, so I go to the VA doctor.
Is that,
But even then, you still have to go get some type of diagnosis so you can get approved to go to the doctor there.
yeah, like
You can't just like go
like a pre-check.
yeah. You have to get a certain percentage, and then okay, now your service, they call it service connected.
You were in the military for?
Yeah,
What part?
in the army.
The army? How long were you in the military for?
3 years.
3 years? Did you go to war?
Yeah, I went to Iraq 0809.
Oh,
Thank you for your
Hey, let's
service,
clap it
dog.
up, man. Listen, thank you for your service, dog.
If there's any white people in there, you're welcome.
And now you tell dick jokes. How do you go from being in Iraq with una
I wish I would've-
pistola listo para echar desmadre, and now you're just
I wish I would have learned like I was a comic back then, bro. I think, you know what I mean?
You weren't out there cracking jokes at the
I would, and they would get mad at me a lot because like the sergeants, like I would fuck around with a lot of people, dog.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this pork. I'm like, nah, bro. Cool, eat it. They're fucking just eating it. Not happy.
That's fucked up, dog. That's against the religion. Pero pendejo, they should know what
hilarious, dog.
They don't know what it is. It was just smothered in barbecue sauce. Well, they're like,
They had
"Man,
no
this
idea
shit's
they were eating
delicious,
bacon
dog."
bits.
I don't know what the bacon, sausage. They were just munching it.
That's fucking crazy, dog.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Dog.
But I'm like, hey, for we're at war. I'm like, fuck you too, dog.
Hey, were they giving them a job, bro? Bro, when we'd go out sometimes, these fools were like the U.S. was giving each little pueblo money for like stacks of money.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Who the military takes that bread? Like somebody has.
They were giving it to the sheiks and shit. To like they call sheiks like the little leader of the village, and they would just give them the money for their village, bro.
And that's like for what? Be like, hey, watch
I
our
don't
backs.
fucking know.
Dude, when
I have no idea, dog.
Iraq first started, bro, if you like, they were looking for the Taliban or whatever. If you said, like, let's say I didn't like E-Zone and we were neighbors,
Yeah.
I could literally just tell the U.S. military that you're Taliban, and they're gonna go arrest you, and they'll give me a reward. Literally,
It's
that's
like
how
right now.
fucked up
It's
it
like
was.
it's like your neighbor you're telling me about earlier with the gunshots. You could call and snitch on them. Same
snitch,
shit.
and they'll give you money for snitching on your friend, and technically they were picking on each other.
To clarify, my neighbor's not letting off gunshot. I'm saying
the surrounding area.
the surrounding areas around my neighborhood where I would, I wonder why are people popping fireworks at 11:45 on a Tuesday, but still, you know what I mean?
I gave it away though. I had some money still, and it had Saddam Hussein's face on it. We had money.
Yeah,
I kept it. I don't know what the fuck I did with it.
like that was that like hold on, that's that was their currency because that was.
Oh yeah, at that time. But when he was out, they switched this because there was somebody else on it. I don't know who was on it.
Did you see comedy out there?
Who?
Did you see
Well,
comedy?
there's no comedy.
No,
anywhere.
yeah, because they take military. They take.
I didn't see them, but
they do. They take like Americans.
we were like on
yeah.
we were in a little smaller base. It's called the Cop. So that's what we were like. It was only like it was small, like we were
okay.
at. But like the bigger bases, those fools had like Subway and Starbucks and a bunch of. So there's some people that like, yeah, I went to Iraq, but they were chilling on a base where there was nothing going on. Yeah. There's fucking McDonald's and fucking
and like I told them, like
TV show and people comics would come.
Yeah,
and
they fly comics in.
bomb ass breakfast food.
You didn't see the wrestling?
Yeah, they've done the wrestling.
Yeah, remember? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you would see that on TV.
They used to have fake beer, the near beer. They used to let you drink those.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to drink.
You can't drink with it.
No, Not at work?
Dude, you are 24/7.
Yeah, you're working there. Like anything pops off.
24/7.
All right, so I'm wondering, are they paying you while you're out there?
Yeah, you get paid.
You get paid out.
Oh, okay.
You get paid, bro, on your ranking. Like, so when you first get in, like every ranking is a pay grade, like a different pay grade, and then your time in service, you get paid. Like,
What's the highest ranking? Like, what's the highest?
the
pay?
highest general?
Staff
4-star general, or like in the could be like the sergeant major. Sergeant major of the army, or fucking sergeant major of the whole battalion. Like those fools probably get, but those are fools that already been in 20, 30 years, you know?
Was there ever a moment where you were out there where you're like, voy a morir, way, this is crazy?
Every day, fool. Anytime we went
Nah,
out.
but
anytime we went out of the base, it's like you don't know what's gonna happen, you know?
Like
That's
where you're like,
something.
fuck, the car next to us fucking just blew
So,
up.
that's what, no. I've seen shit blow up cars, but like I'm just fucking move on, dog. It's just some people are weak-minded, fool. I think like you already know what you're going to go for, you know, like
You signed up.
it's like if I'm like, hey, let me leave the studio at 2 a.m. and walk down Skid Row, like might not end well, bro.
It's actually like this.
That's true. Hey, you see what he said? And it's funny because that has happened here before.
You're like, should I go that way or should I go that way?
Remember? Did you hear what he said? It's like me leaving the studio at 2 a.m. and walking with a backpack full of stuff on Skid Row. I wonder who did that. Like Xavier. Remember that one time? That was the one fool with the cactus, and we were all worried about him.
Oh yeah.
Because he took the acid.
Well, he took acid.
And then he's like, yeah, I just kept walking that way. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but there's some fools like that would do that were like before I signed up, like when it was really popping off, they were going like back-to-back tours, fool. They were like, come back and then go again.
Were there fools getting fucked up though? Like, you know how there's bars out there? I would like, you know how.
Well, like right where we were at, it was it's called it's a cop, bro. It's a little spot, you know.
Yeah.
So we can't really, where we were at, it's just pretty much our company, and that's it. There wasn't really, you had to go to like a bigger base in Baghdad, which was like an hour away. We lived where we were, was like, looked like Mexico where we were at, fool.
Damn.
Looked like the houses were still made out of mud. Like,
Did you ever see anything
What part
weird?
of Mexico are you going to?
He's probably-
Houses made out of mud?
made out of mud,
Come
fool.
on, homie.
They look like a rancho. It looked like rancho where I was
believe
at.
that,
Like
bro.
ranchos. Fucking, the only thing they had on there that was modernized was the door, fool.
they gotta close it somehow.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
That's wild, dog. And then what did you do after you got out?
After I got out,
Because you were a mechanic for a while, right?
yeah, after I got out, I went to go work at an army base as a security guard at their in Monterey. It's a language school for the military. So they had fired all the contracting security and they hired all ex-military. So I worked there for about like 9 months. And then my dad's like, hey, go get your smog license and fucking run the shop.
Your dad had a
Yeah,
shop?
my dad had the shop. He still does that shit. Like he's had that shit his whole life. And then I fucking started doing small chuecos, wey, valió verga, wey.
Hey, bro, there's always
How did you get caught?
Well, on the paperwork, they said they caught me with it was like 12 cars.
damn fool. What the hell?
Can you do time for that?
Nah, I didn't get time.
But can you?
No, they fine you, right?
I think this is the first time they're like, fucking. But I surrendered my license, so I was like, hey, I don't want nothing to do with this no more.
you
I don't
know,
wanna
but
do this.
you know what that is though. It's like a whole thing. Surrender your license means my cousin's gonna run it now, but I'm still here.
Hey, that's what happened.
Yeah.
So I surrendered my license, and I put the shop. The shop was under my sister's name, right? And it was called Memo's Auto Repair. We changed it to Menos Auto Repair. and then the state came, so I went to go get some burritos. Came back, and right when I pull up, a sheriff came, a DA, highway patrol, and the state.
What, bro?
Because we weren't supposed to be working on anything, vehicles, because they take away it's called the automotive dealer license. In order for you to have an auto repair shop in the state of California, you have to get that license, which is just for in case anybody wants to sue you or if anybody wants to do like any type of thing. They're kind of like a mediator for you. And then they came and they're like, oh, we're going to search all your cars, check all the VIN numbers, everything. I'm like trying to play the military part. I'm like, bro, this how you treat veterans, guys? You think I'm a criminal? You think I'm a criminal, bro? I'm like, I was like trying to be all, you know. And the white guy was being a dick, the sheriff, and the DA was a lady. She was super cool, bro. And then they had a engine that I had pulled out of one of my trucks. It was like a race truck. And the guy's like, hey, good news that engine came back clean. I'm like, well, fucking paper, bro. They stole it. And then they left, but they couldn't really do nothing because we weren't operating as Memos anymore. It was already Menos. So they couldn't, technically they couldn't even go and do nothing there.
Pueden hacer nada.
They couldn't do nothing because it wasn't that shop anymore. It was a new shop. So they just gave my sister like a warning, like, hey, get your automotive dealer license.
So now that you talked about that part, talk about the time they got you the first time. Do they come in hot?
Nah, the first time they just send you the first. So
How many times did you get caught?
No,
fool?
I only got caught once, but two guys came, they checked on my paperwork, I guess for the list of the cars. So when in any auto repair shop in the state of California, you have to get a signature to work on a vehicle. Like if you don't have it and you fucking
Signature by who?
by you
Oh,
or
by
the
the
customer,
owner?
by the
Okay,
customer,
by the
by the
customer.
customer. So you're technically supposed to do a work order and you're supposed to get a signature. Like if you don't do that shit, then you don't even have to pay that for. Like if you want to go to court, like I didn't sign that shit. Want to be a dick? So those dudes came. And then they sent me a big old letter in the mail, like, "Hey, you're fucking certified mail. You're gonna go to court." And then I went to court.
Did you already know?
Yeah, I already knew.
Ya sabías?
Yeah, so when I went to court, I was like, "Yeah, like, why would I jeopardize? This is my livelihood right here." Told the judge, "But like, why would I do illegal smog? I don't even know how to do it." And I'm like, "It's a black lady, bro. She's gonna be on my side, dog."
Yeah.
Fuck no la verga, wey. It's because they switched. So when I first started smogs, it was a state offense, but then they made smogs part of the EPA, so then it became like a federal offense.
Yeah.
And then fucking, they came once. A guy came. He's like, "Hey, you can't do nothing but change tires and change oil. Pretty much, you can't do nothing automotive." So we kept working with the door closed though. And I guess they just were surveillancing us. And my mechanic's like, "Fool, I told you that fucking Dodge right there was there for like 2 weeks." Well, you don't say nothing, bitch. Like undercover car, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just chilling. And then
They pay people to fucking go outside auto shops.
Yeah, fool. The
No otra cosa que hacer. Go to Skid Road.
No, but that dude, fuck that dude. The dude that came, the state guy, he used to be a smog tech, and he used to work with one of my wife's uncles, and that fool was fucking just being like, "Oh, everybody does them, bro. Your brother just didn't know how to do them." And he told my sister the same. She's like, "You gonna do them like your brother or what?" When she was getting all the
Yeah.
licenses, like this fucking faggot, bro.
I mean, yeah, that fool. I mean,
Fuck, bro. Fuck,
Hey,
bro.
but yeah, but I mean,
your own raza way is like, bro. Let me see some trecos, way.
how you not gonna tell them? They'll be like, "Hey, man, like especially that if you're connected some way, somehow be like, hey, fool, show me how to do clean,
It was my
clean
fault,
movidas,
though.
dog. You
That
know
was
what I
my
mean?"
fault.
How much were you charging?
Fuck, they would go.
Were you
between-
charging them pretty? Yeah, porque I mean,
They would
last
go-
time I paid for one,
now
it
they're
was
like
300.
Now for the newer cars,
Yeah, they're
like
expensive.
500.
Yeah, they're
500.
expensive. Fool, last time I had to pay for my Beamer to
Yeah,
pass this
fucking
shit,
getting contact on here. Fool.
I was like, well, last time I had to pay for my Beamer, it was like $350, dog.
I paid 300 last time. I
Pa'
had
que
to pay for it.
pasara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these fools make it seem que te están haciendo un puto favorazo.
Yeah, like,
But there's
Bro, are you get caught, homie?
you can
I know it did.
no, but that's why they made the newer machine because they don't check the emissions anymore. So anything 2000 newer, they connect it, so pretty much the state can see what the fuck you're doing, like boom, boom, boom. But there's people find ways, fool.
Oh, they'll find a way.
There
They'll find a
is.
way.
so you don't have your license right now for that?
Nah, I have a fucking tattoo though. Smog check way. You ain't no real smog check if you don't got the smog check tattoo.
What's the most expensive catalytic converter right now? If I need money and I need to steal a catalytic
Oh, yeah,
converter,
look,
what car am I getting the catalytic
Because
converter
you make
from,
fun of that a
dog?
lot, bro. Like you do skits and
I
stuff.
did one skit for, and then that shit just ran for. Like I wasn't even really like running with. I have 2 fake catalytic converters I use. Well, they're real catalytic converters, but like if a cop pulled me over and sees that in my trunk with the
You think
sauce
you
on
stole
that,
them.
oh fuck, I'll probably go to jail for.
You gotta pull up the skit though.
Oh.
I'll be like, give me a second.
That would have to show. Nah, the most expensive ones
Better
probably,
hope he
are
laughs,
probably
too.
like for like the Toyota ones. So to my knowledge, what it is the more like the more cleaner the car runs, the more obviously material it has in there. So the platinum and fucking not uranium. That's for bombs, huh? Fucking. I don't know what the fuck the other one's called, but it has platinum.
Is
and
it a
some other shit.
titanium
Not titanium. It's
or chrome?
fuck, not uranium. I have to. It sounds like uranium. I don't fucking know. Ethereum. That's flame.
Is that
I have
there's some Dogecoin in there?
Fucking,
It said palladium.
Palladium.
Yeah.
See, it's
And
close.
rhodium.
Rhodium. So that shit right there, if it has more in it, because the car's gonna run more clean. So that's why they're worth more because it has more of the material.
And what do they do when they fucking steal this though? Like they
So
break the shit apart and
No.
the,
You take the whole thing like that to whoever buys them. So you buy. So if you figure for that cat right there, you're probably getting $200-300 a cat. You know. But if you're doing 10 a day.
Brand new, they're worth like 3 G's, right?
Oh yeah, brand new from the dealer, you're gonna pay like $2,000.
Yeah, like $2,000 or $3,000 if you get that's if you want to get it done, like
That's why most people won't get a smog. It's the catalytic converter that they don't want to repair. Vale más el catalytic converter que el puto carro.
But the reason why catalytic converters get fucked up is because people in the morning they don't warm up their car. They have what fucks up your cat is getting raw fuel into the catalytic converter. So if you're
that was all hype.
So no, if you have like if you have a misfire in your car. If you have a misfire in your car and the raw fuel's getting in there, your shit done. You'll be done like in a couple weeks.
Bro. I remember.
That's why your car's supposed to warm up because in the morning it's está tirando más fuel, way. So you just fucking turn on and vámonos a la verga, way.
La neta, I thought after like a.
That's why your shit's fucked up.
I thought after full injection. You didn't need to warm up because you used to need to let it warm up because of a.
The only time
it had a carburetor. Like that's for real. That's how I used to remember.
The only time
you are correct on that one.
I know I'm a little correct. Yeah,
I think the only time though, the only time that you should, not that you should, but like I don't think it really matters is if like it's the middle of summer and you're leaving at the middle of noon. I don't think it's gonna really be that big.
No, it's still gonna be hot.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But in the morning.
But in the morning, yeah, like
I don't know if you learn.
My dad always taught me that shit.
It'll be the RPMs will be up for like a good minute or two.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then se baja, güey.
I'll sit there and then I'll start taking out all the fucking little funky field tips in my ashtray. I'll fucking just be like sipping my coffee. I at least give it like a good 15 minutes, bro. But I'll turn it on and then go finish getting ready. You know what I mean? And then by the time I'm done,
he's done, the car's gone, fool.
Nah.
I don't know why people get upset when they get their catalytic converter stolen, fool. Like it could have been worse. They could have stole your whole car, fool.
Hey, have you seen that some fools have gotten run over? Like,
oh, it happened in Palmdale, fool.
Yeah, like some fool was in the middle of stealing and the person didn't notice and they got on the car and they left just ran that fool over. Dog.
I did a video on that one. Like I did a video where I landed in heaven, fool, and then I had like tire marks on my shirt. That's
a lot of muffler shops are offering those shields to put on your cats and shit. So nobody will steal them.
That's smart. I bet you it was some paisa out there. He's like, ponen lo que le ponen para las gallinas, güey.
I was just wrap mine in dildos, fool. Hello, you're gay, fool. You touched a bunch of dicks. You wanted me to tell the story about the review, no?
Oh, yeah,
on Amazon. So there's a guy. It was like a meme, bro. It was a review on Amazon. And the guy's like, yeah, this girl was sucking my dick for 5 minutes. And then she starts complaining that she was too big and da-da-da-da-da. Fuck them bitch, da-da-da-da. He's like, so I ordered this mold and I fucking molded my dick and I sucked it for 30 minutes. I don't know what the bitch was complaining about. And Amazon, bro, he wrote that shit, bro.
Xavier, you said you wanted to get your mold.
You should mold it and just put it.
Oh yeah, like if I was married and I was in Gordo Mamon and I was leaving to the army, I'm molding my dick for my wife. Hell yeah!
If you're in the army, there's gonna be somebody in the that didn't go down to Iraq with you that's fucking her anyway.
Well, at least they can use mine. Well, they can use it.
He's not. What is he gonna do? He's gonna be like,
can use it on her.
That's just crazy, bro. That shit happens a lot over there.
What? Fools get cheated on?
Yeah. I mean, if you figure your husband's gone for 15 months, and then there's some fools in the back with the broken knee. Hey, what's up, girl? It'll be the youngest dudes too.
Know these.
Hey, so
Lieutenant Dan.
So I went to the so you go to I was talking to this lady, right? And you get like certain percentages, for when you start getting like compensated. And they gave this dude only 10% disability for both of his legs being blown off, bro.
Damn.
Wow, that's crazy.
5 and 5, bro. 5 and 5. So she had to like readjust this full shit. They only gave him 50 full.
Hey, for that,
only his legs.
That's why fools get the girls pregnant before they leave, huh? They're like, bitch, you ain't gonna fuck nobody.
Nah, they will still.
Do you remember being out there and like one of your homies just start crying because he found out there's girls?
Oh, yeah, one of my
some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Quería matar el vato and he's out there in Iraq.
No se quiso matar, güey, but they had joint accounts. He took all the money, bro. So when he got back from Iraq, he had nothing when he got back.
You can't talk to the government about this?
You can, but it's like you guys are married. So there was this fool, right, from Colombia, and he was married and his wife was a nurse in Miami, and this fool, he didn't have joint account, and this fool was like the cheapskate, bro. Like he would go to he would hang on the weekends.
Fuck you, I'm not giving you $100
on the weekends. He would just wear his PT clothes, the clothes we would use for exercise. Like no compraba ropa or nothing. He would just do nothing, just save his money, and I don't know what the fuck he would waste it on. But
Y se lo mamó toda la vieja.
No, him, no.
Not
But then the army made them get a joint account. Like, oh, you're married. Why don't you have a joint account?
They make you.
They
do
make
that?
you have a joint account?
Yeah. If you're married.
What the fuck?
Some fools be getting paid like 5-6 racks a month for being married.
Oh damn.
Yeah, for living to like being.
Damn, that kind of makes sense though.
Oh yeah, that's what they always tell you. When you join the military, they literally tell you, "Cásate." You get more money.
Yeah, you do.
You can literally just give her half.
Hey, if you're serving your term in the military, can you just get paid for just being on base if we're not at war?
Yeah, there's fools getting paid right now. There's nothing. Play Call of. We would fucking be playing Call of Duty if we weren't at war. Full in our rooms.
Damn, I was like, see, look, man, I ain't gonna lie.
It's a regular job, fool. You just a regular job.
Look, bro, if they want to have successful recruiters and fucking like, you know, if they want to keep recruiting the minorities like how they always wanted to, that's how you gotta pitch it to them, bro. Be like, hey, man, what are you gonna do after this?
Well, we haven't went to war in how long? Right now, what? Like in what? The last fucking how long has it been?
We're in epoxy war right now.
Yeah.
But we haven't been to like since we haven't been.
Yeah, we
like,
just need more nerds, dude.
But there's nobody right now that has like if you join her now, you're just chilling, full waiting, like training. You probably train once a month.
I mean, you gotta think about it. When you're on the boat, when you're on the Navy, you think you're working 24 hours? Nah, you literally, like you said, you go do your job for 8 hours, and then you go. You don't fish on those boats. You're not fishing ahí nomás con puto barco. You're such an idiot. Outside your room.
That would suck if you had a fucking boat for like 8 months. Like fuck that shit.
The cargo boats are nicer than that, bro. Like, you know, those things are like whole cities.
Yeah, they're whole cities.
Yeah, like those things, te pierdes en unos pinches barcos, dog.
Never been on one.
Like, I mean, I haven't been on one either, but like, I've seen those fools that it's like, oh,
Then how'd you get to Iraq? They flew you in?
You fly, yeah. We fly. I was stationed in Germany, so
parachute and shit?
we fly from Germany. We flew from Germany to Kuwait, and then from Kuwait you fly to Iraq. And
why don't you just get it one way there? You're the fucking U.S. Army. What the fuck you doing all these connectors?
Because you have to
Sound like
fucking,
a-
you have to
sound
get,
like
you
a
have, because you have to
broke-
get
sound like a
checked in.
broke-ass comic.
You have to get checked in. You have to
Check
get.
in, you're the U.S. Army.
Well, yeah, but there's like procedures. There's procedures, bro.
Oh, wow.
You can't just show up like, hey, we're here,
Yeah, I thought
bro.
we were American.
We're here, bro.
Ya llegamos, güey. Con bombas y todo.
So we had to get.
Hey, bro, you know, this is the reason we don't have that best relations with certain nations, because that stupid attitude right there, bro. There's a procedure to everything. Like,
No, we had to go
you
from
gotta have
Kuwait to
respect.
Iraq, and then from Iraq we had to go in Humvees full to fucking to where we were gonna go.
Xavier, we have correct me if I'm not wrong. Do we have a base in Germany?
Yeah, we have
That's fucking balling, bro.
several bases.
We have a base
Air Force,
almost
Army.
in every country in the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
That's what I mean. Why do I need to check in anywhere? I just show up into my base. Ya llegué. What are we doing here? To take off my shoes.
It's called tactics, bro.
Put my laptop in the fucking.
You gotta relieve the other
bin.
people. You gotta sign over the stuff. Like, hey, check it out.
yeah, bro, you want that, bro? Just go to Mexico.
But
bro.
imagine all the shit we left over there full for Iraq. We left them Humvees. We left them a bunch of badass bases.
Yeah, we left
A bunch
helicopter.
of shit, fool.
Did you ever see it? A Taliban?
Did I see a Taliban? I never seen one. I mean, there might have been. That fool might have been. I don't know.
Never seen like no one that was like I don't know, crazy.
Nah, just the Iraqi army. We would always be with the Iraqi army guys.
Oh yeah.
Those fools, they would wear like fake Oakleys and all kinds of crazy shit. And they'd try to be all tactical, and they had nothing in their pouches.
You guys would
They'd
have
be
hooked them
like,
up?
they'd be like, Mister, look here. And they would be showing us porn and shit.
What?
Like, Mister.
And you never hooked them up? Like you never like.
We just give them water, fool.
That's it.
We give them MREs.
Hey, what was Kuwait like?
Kuwait was more like, well, I didn't really go nowhere. We're just on the base. They're just bigger bases. Like I said, they have Starbucks and stores and shit on there. You know, it's like a big city.
Can you get laid out there?
But I don't know, probably. If I find one of the workers or something. One of them.
Yeah, people in the military be boning, though.
We were
I'm wondering who. Like, I'm wondering like, can you?
Our
People who
units are
got
men.
game.
Our thing we were all like, our base was all dudes, so like to all infantry.
Are you like okay? Well, like you said, like let's say there's a female chick and was for some reason we
can.
hit it off. They can't tell us we can't bone. Like the government can't be like, hey.
They probably, if somebody might hate and say something, yeah, it might probably like. Well, in Iraq, when you get back to your base, was whatever.
Everybody's gonna feel some type of way because nobody else is getting pussy out there, bro.
Imagine.
Yeah, so-
imagine
everybody would know.
I'm getting head.
Everybody would know. Like we would go when we were on base. Like if there's one girl would just randomly show up to like just come through. Hey bro, see that check today? Oh shit, bro. And then when we had Ugandans working with us, they were doing security for us. Like 8 months into the tour, they came and they had a bunch of Ugandans.
Ugandans?
Yeah, they were hella funny, bro.
Those fools are like hella homophobic, huh?
Yeah, we would give them, we would let them use iPods and like, oh shit, this shit's dumb, bro. No. Wait, cause that time they had the iPod touches. Remember that came out?
Yeah.
Like, and that was 08, 09. So we fucking had movies and shit on there. Like, oh,
I'd be.
Was that movie that they played from you guys?
I'll be sleeping fool.
I'd be teaching these fools all kinds of bad shit.
Oh yeah, they fucking.
Yeah.
Jarhead. Remember Jarhead?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what that's the only idea I have of Iraq. So to me, whatever I'm picturing fucking Jarhead.
Well,
Like
I feel like when I went, it wasn't too crazy anymore. Where we were at, it wasn't too crazy anymore. Goddamn. But
It's damn. See, this is how I know that, because I remember that because Kate would not smoke when she would do the show too, and there would be times
it cleared out right now.
Yeah, there would be times where we would. This is only joint number 2.5, and like there would be times where we'd just be smoking, and then the smoke would hit him over there, hit Kate over there. She'd start coughing because she
Like this?
yeah, because she's not seasoned to it. So she would just she's like, guys, I'm gonna walk out because I can't take this much smoke.
I'll be back, guys. I can't take this.
Yeah, man. So after that,
take this.
Once you got out of the military, you started working in
The shop. We did the shop 6 years, 7 years.
And what made
I
you
fired my dad.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You told him it's like getting
I was like, hey,
way.
get the fuck out of here. Nah, because it was like he's like, hey, once you get your license, you can have the shop. But then
He wanted to stick around.
Yeah, he wanted to stick around, and then people still would come ask for him. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I'm either you leave or I leave, bro. Like, so this is what he was doing. So my dad had like a whole yard full of motors, full like a whole like motors, transmissions, all like any part you could think of. This boy had,
Lego man.
yeah, this boy had like so many fucking motors. Like, he knew every one in his head, bro. Like, it wasn't even on a shelf. It was just, they were just piled on top of each other. Like, yeah, saca esos 3 motores, está bajo ahí el de Honda, güey. Like, he knew, boy.
like that,
he knew it was there. And so he was giving.
Hoarders know where their shit's at, though.
So he would give me a job, right? Say he charged 1,000, right?
Yeah.
He would keep 500 for his motor, and then give me the 500s. And from there, I had to pay the oil, the mechanic, or anything else needed. And then sometimes it was used, it would come back. Now I need to pay again because I gotta put a new one, the mechanic, because the other one didn't work. So I'm like, hey, bro, I can't do this shit, bro, like this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Hey, what you made? You made $500? He said, you made 500. I'm like, you too, but you didn't do shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, you're like, this isn't a fucking bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not gonna. Yeah, hey, that is some old ass food, old ass Latino way of thinking, bro.
Yeah, he would be like, I'm like, hey, need to pay the phone bill. Te mandé como 3 more chuecos, paga de ahí. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? What does that have to do with that shit, dog?
Yeah, no,
I
because
love that fool, but he's fucking wild, fool.
What was your first smog? Your first cricket smog?
Can I say this just? It was they're gonna go back and look in the history. It was my mechanic. So I had a younger mechanic kid, right? It was a kid. He came. It was a Honda fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you nervous the first time? You already know how to
fuck
do
yeah,
it,
bro.
or like?
I was fucking hella nervous. I called my homie, the one that kind of taught me, and I'm like, hey, fool, what do I do? He's like, just do this, fool. Like, shh.
Is it easy? Is it easy? Like once you know how to do it,
Fool, don't act like you never have gotten it done.
no, you just sit there. I just sit at the end. And
I watched them do it, bro. Like I've seen these fools do it. They'll disconnect it. I've different kinds, bro. They'll disconnect it, then plug it back in. They'll fucking work with the computers. I don't know what they're doing, but it works. Now it's some other fool that he'll just scan the barcode, and then he has a certain machine that he'll unplug and then plug into another one. I'm like, oh shit. So I mean, I don't know where it goes on, but it's something like
now,
that. Right?
Like the readers they have now can read the VIN number of the car, so like it's in the computer. So I think what fools do now, they have like little softwares that make it think it's that VIN number to make it. I don't know. It's all fucking crazy, but yeah, I was nervous.
Pinche tranza, bro.
And after like anybody's I would do like I would like, hey, ¿quién te mandó, güey? Like, oh, es que me mandó un primo. And I have to like confirm, like, hey, güey, ¿mandaste tu primo? Sí, güey.
That's how.
Then how'd you get caught up? You got too comfortable?
Because the cars I was putting in, so
they were all old cars.
So for example, I smog a Nissan, right? But the car I used to do the smog was a Honda. But the Honda had pending codes, right?
It sounds like a rookie mistake, my boy.
No. But yeah. So the car had pending codes. So I didn't know that the machine picked up the pending codes. So the check engine light's not on, but that code is stored in the computer still. So the check engine might come on later, like it's still running its test. So they're like, oh, why did you smog a Nissan, but it had pending codes for a Honda, you know?
Damn.
But it was kind of consecutive. Like if it was one or two, maybe they would be like, hey, let it slide, you know?
Yeah.
It was like Christmas time, fool.
I honestly thought you were just giving everybody
But that-
smog
no,
and Salinas,
that too-
and eventually you gave it to a
that
fucking
too,
cop.
fool.
And the
No.
cop was like, what?
Nah, one of the shops that would bring them to me. One of the cars was in there full from that worker, and I know that full fucking snitch, full fucking
Oh,
bitch.
yeah?
Te puso el dedo.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, that's typical. One smog
And
to another
Selena's
smog.
small fool.
Yeah, one smog to another
I
smog.
was the main.
Eres
Everybody knew.
small?
Everybody knew. Like,
You were the smog king.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like of course he has a tattoo. He was like, I got jumped in.
El mero meno.
I
Yeah.
got smog checked in.
What is it? When'd you get the tattoo?
When?
Yeah. Was that like your third year in the shop?
I don't even remember, fool.
Well, you were working at least.
Yeah, I was
Like,
still working there.
Oh, you were working.
I think it's a cool tattoo, fool.
I mean, no, you're telling me I got the most random shit too. Like I'm not even like I'm just trying to guess because I'm like I would do it. You know, I would do it at some point. Like if you fuck with your job. So at what point did you make that that I guess that decision to try doing comedy, bro? Did it start with well, what happened in the chat room?
Just read it, dog.
¿Qué dice?
A XG le ponen el dedo.
The last one. Yeah, the last one.
I use Blue Driver to
what happened?
Chili le pone el dedo. Yeah, dude. Chili's gonna get you pregnant, dude.
Now I was already doing videos at the shop. I was doing like pendejadas at the shop when Instagram came out. So like bums would come. There was these two bums. They would always come. They were like, there were a couple for these two dudes, and they would be like macking each other, leaving each other hickeys on video, grabbing each other's nuts. Like
Two gay homeless guys?
yeah, they were just do stupid shit for like every time, and the people would always be like, they were always fucking drunk, fools. So they were like, esto no, vale verga, like, me la chupa, que no sé qué, like. But they would be making out, fool. They would like make out with each other and do shit, fool. Like, I have videos of these fools. Like one fool was sticking his tongue in his nose, like.
Oh, that's
It's
nasty.
crazy, bro.
That is some
Then
gay
there
homeless
was
shit.
there was characters, bro. So there was always like because where my shop was at, it was kind of hood. In the front there was a sex shop, and then where that street used to be a lot of hookers. So
Yeah, anywhere there's a
bums-
sex shop, there's a hooker
So
nearby.
bums would always walk through there, bro. So like they would come, like I would feed them and just, hey, do a video, let's do a video. So I had some one fool convinced that I was producing the show for some networks. They would come, hey, did you hear anything back from the network? I'm like, yeah, they haven't sent anything yet, bro. So can you take me to go get a burrito? I'm like, fuck, fool, you come every day, fool. Come every other day at least, dog. He's like, they would come, hey, any residuals or anything from the network shit? Anything, let me know.
I don't even know what a residual is.
So my dad had a lawnmower shop.
Yeah.
Y siempre pasaban homeless. And there was this homeless just like that. He'd come every day. And my dad would always buy him beer or buy him lunch. But my dad would make him clean the bathroom.
Yeah. I would make them do videos.
That works. But
Then I stopped doing it because fools are like, oh, hey, can you not post my dad? Or it's my uncle, man. We've been trying to find him.
I would just block those food. Man, I would, honestly, bro,
I'm like, bro, you don't even know, man.
Every
How
time
can
I
you-
see those comments, bro, I report them shit.
No, they
bro.
would message me. They would message me.
I give him more than you do.
Yeah, I freaking feed them. And
Yeah, I feed him. I entertain him. He entertains me.
I made him a star.
Make him star.
No, like, people would rate, like, there's a paletero that everybody knows. There's like those fools. Like, people would send me videos like, hey, look who I found, fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you started. The whole time you were making videos of you by yourself too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when did the here we go again start?
That was like maybe like, the fuck is that? Goddamn. Like 3 years ago. That was like maybe like three. I want to say three, maybe 3, 4 years. I was literally straight up just looking for like trocas. I'm like, $5,000 for a 95 Silverado. I'm like, no way. I didn't even do Here We Go Again at the time. It was just like, are they really selling this shit for this? No mames.
So that's my main question is, are those real things?
Yeah, people send them to me, fool. In the beginning, I was looking for them, but now anytime anything's posted on the page called C10 Sales, the other page called Cali Broker, if anything is ridiculous on, I get sent it immediately, bro. Like anything posted.
Damn, that I mean,
That what hates me, I think, though.
But some of them I know you don't know, but some of them that's the price of the shit.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no.
well, like when you post a Pokemon,
Yeah.
and I know you're like crazy. I'm like, people will pay for.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
the price of the car, like people will pay for. Like I know about cars, but people assume that I just don't know about cars. Like I know what shit's worth, bro. But I know it's gonna get a good reaction and a good
'cause of
laugh
that.
because of the price. Like there's, right now they posted a Chevy 454, the SS, and they want like 54,000. I'm like, bro, they're going for like 25 to 30. You know, they were like, what the fuck, bro? This guy's out of his mind. And then the guy turns the comments off so people won't talk shit.
there's the fact that you said there are people that don't know that you have knowledge on these cars is crazy because you know, like your experience is there, bro. Like, you know, I mean, you've worked on these cars. People wouldn't know. You know, you have a smog check tattoo. It's your smog good. You know, but they're more convincing. But are those trucks really worth that right now?
That's what they're just going for that, bro, because they're popular. Like they kind of plateaued right now. Like it's kind of like
it's dying out, huh?
Not dying out, but they kind of like it's kind of like everybody has one. And
Mamon.
Yes.
Should we buy used cars right now? Should we buy new cars right now? What's
I would just buy a fucking new car, honestly.
It's honestly, man, the average contract right now
6 years.
It's about 6 to 7 years is what they're offering. It's not even 5. Nobody can afford. The average middle class person or lower middle class cannot afford the payment plan for a 5-year contract these days. So they have to extend it to 6 to 7.
You know what they can afford though? They can afford a $20 raffle ticket for my car. I'm raffling my car off for $20. So
are you really?
Can it pass smog check?
Huevo, right now it can.
What kind of car?
Huh? Honda Civic Hybrid. I'm gonna raffle it off for $20. Buy a ticket.
What year is it?
2008.
Nobody wants that shit.
That's what we've been trying to tell them.
The battery,
$20.
the battery's on his last charge.
Say whatever you want. It's what an Uber costs. You might win this car at our show, at a live show. We're gonna do a live show, but man, you go to a live show, you can.
Yeah, you can win. That'd be
you can
dope
live
to
with
win
it.
it.
Yeah, everyone's telling me like, I don't need it. Give it to a homie. You give it to a homie, he's your DD for life.
I'm gonna buy a ticket, fool.
See, I got a fucking buyer here.
He's gonna actually fix it, and then you're gonna want it back.
Oh, he's gonna put it on.
Is that what you're driving now?
Yeah, I have another whip. So I got.
Safe, yeah.
But first of all, Xavier, you need to drive that other truck, bro. If you're gonna sell
that's
this,
a classic. Look, ask him.
We have.
I got a 95 2-door Tahoe, 4x4.
Oh, my suegro has them. Those things are going for like $15K.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what condition yours is though.
Al putazo.
He never drives it, but it's always dead.
It's my suegro, fool.
What's your mileage on that Tahoe?
No, it's 200. It's got 200.
D71?
Hey, shut up.
We're
My
second
car's
owner. We're second owners.
D71?
Huh?
D71?
Yeah.
Don't be-
I'll show you a picture.
Hey, bro, don't be acting like I don't have a gem hidden over there too,
No,
dog.
those just go for money.
No,
Yeah.
but no one thinks that they're classics. I mean, dude,
No, it's not a classic.
it's
But
gonna be a classic.
it's not probably, but it's.
Hey,
But it is worth money.
HU knows I got my classic 87 Toyota Tercel, only 150K mile, $39,000.
Here
I would
Better
again.
offer.
I would get the odometer and check it to see if he hasn't tweaked the miles on his Tahoe.
He's looking for pictures.
Yeah.
He's like, "Ma, papá, mándame una foto."
Yeah, he's like, mándame la foto del millaje, le quiero enseñar.
Yeah, some of those are like they're cool because the last year they made them was 99, I think, or 2000 might be the last year.
yeah, because everyone tells me they talk shit. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of 4-doors.
There's Yukons. Those
Tahoes,
Yukons
the
now.
4-doors, I lo pendejo. I'm talking
yeah.
about the 2-doors, the one.
Yeah,
where I'm
two-door
like,
Tahoes fucking they're worth some money.
Hey, what would
Depends the condition too.
what would you advise for people, dog, like to fix their shit
Yeah, that
up?
shit's clean though.
To fix their shit up, like
What would I
like
advise?
yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that they always try to be like, oh, I'll just go buy the part, and then I gotta go find the mechanic. But what, like, you know, it's like
I would just honestly, bro, just let them do what they gotta do, bro. Like, no, you're trying to save money because you're gonna go get it. You know what I mean?
you gotta go to pick a part.
For the most part, if you brought me a part, I'm like, I'm not gonna give you warranty, and if your part you brought me doesn't work, I'm gonna charge you again and take it off and put it on
Por
again.
la mano de obra and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would always tell people, they're like, oh, nomás son 3 tornillos. I'm like, then go buy a fucking snap-on ratchet for $200. Go buy a set of sockets for $200, and then let me know how much you're gonna charge me.
Tools are expensive, fool.
Yeah, that's why Bill wants his fucking drill back.
Yeah,
I know.
sure.
He hasn't hit me up though. What the fuck?
Snap-on's expensive, bro. I wasn't. Hey, before
Bill can buy a new one, bro.
right before I got in trouble, I had just ordered a $10,000 toolbox from Snap-on with alarm on it, little llantas chingones, and then I had to back out. Like, hey, fool, sorry, dog.
No, and Snap-on, and what's the other one? McKinley?
Matco.
Matco.
And Mac.
They come straight to your shop.
Yeah, they come once a week.
You don't go to Home Depot and shit. They come to you.
The what?
Honestly,
Mac,
Mac.
Oh yeah, they have a
Snap-on.
When I used to work at the dealership, I remember the van used to pull up, and then they used to.
Like, I don't even like tools, but you go in there and you're like a little kid.
You wanna buy everything,
You want to buy
fool?
everything. You're like, well, this is dope, and they're all lifetime warranty. They literally grab shit and they just toss it.
He's
to
like,
the
check it out,
wall.
bro. Just got this in. You want to buy it?
Yeah, you don't even like shit. You're like,
Botas.
Yeah.
You can buy botas in there.
yeah.
I would buy my
they
boots.
get down. But,
Yeah, there is a cool ass
My scanner.
cool
About my
ass
scanner
service.
was like 10 racks off of there.
yeah.
Those scanners are expensive, huh?
Yeah.
Like now, like people think that you could just buy that one that had sell at AutoZone. Shit's whack, bro.
So AutoZone before they would go out and check it for you, but then since they're not a auto repair place, they can't do that. So now that's why they give it to you, and then you take it back into them.
It's kind of cool. For you go to AutoZone, y estos cabrones te dan all the tools. I went in there one time to fix my battery. They're like, "Do you need tools?"
Yeah, they give you everything.
And they just give it to you. They'll let you work on your car outside. Like, it's kind of not cool, but I'm like, well, when you're broke,
They used to have the trash bins. They're not there no more.
yeah. No.
Because
crazy.
people, like, bro, the
Yeah,
moment
because people take advantage.
people not just that, not that people take advantage. That's one of the things, but it's just somebody fucking doesn't get their way, they fucking sue, and then AutoZone can't be that person no more.
Yeah.
Or can't be that store for you no more. So they're like, sorry guys, we know we got to take this away because this fucking retard over here didn't know how to fucking, and he didn't know you shouldn't put diesel in this fucking regular gas car, and now he's blaming AutoZone.
The other day I was there just to buy like a battery for my key fob.
Yeah.
And I heard them say, "Do you need a rewards points?" And then someone has them. Like, you know how much struggle you gotta be in to get AutoZone reward points and add up. Unless you're a mechanic, I don't know why the fuck you have AutoZone points. Like, how often do you you're struggling?
If you're doing your oil change,
I did say that shit at the dealership. Remember they were fixing. I was like, if I gotta come back here by this time, I was like, the fucking service is free. Punching in my fucking card. I keep coming back in here and out. Yeah, but they fucking fixed it though. It's been running great.
Yeah, that's the only one thing. Like, you try to make your customers, try to get good customers, bro. They like you and they trust you. It's like you kind of gotta gain their trust, They're like, because the mechanics have a bad reputation for like.
It's like
once they find a good like shop, they'll stick with you. Then they bring all their family. Everybody comes, and then but you always get the 1-2 people that just try to get over on you. Like the dude I'm gonna go do videos for right now is I think it's called Auto Accessory. I don't know. It's in Riverside, and that for the guy and they installed a shock, right? And the dude got mad and wanted the whole thing for free, the whole fucking lift kit from the truck. And then he went on, made all kinds of fake Yelp reviews and put like, this fool spit in my kid's face and all kinds of crazy shit. I'm like, bro, if you can't afford it, what you get it for, bro? Like they try to get over on you, bro. I wasn't trying to plug him in, the guy, but.
Okay. But like, let's be for real though. Have you ever heard of a mechanic say, you need a fucking new switch y te están cambiando todo la puta transmisión?
Yeah. My dad, fool. Bro, this is what I tell people. He doesn't do it.
It's true.
He doesn't do it anymore.
Dirtbag.
He doesn't do it anymore, but he would tell people like, oh yeah, te voy a poner una transmisión reconstruida. And he'll just spray paint. Fuck! And he's like, what? The car was crashed. I only had 20,000 miles.
See, my dad always asked
He don't do that no more, fool.
My dad always told me, ask for the part. At least so they can give you something.
Yeah,
like the broken one and then the one that's in your car.
I always would ask for the broken one and be like, yo, I didn't know this is mine.
Bro, people used to leave crazy ass Yelp reviews. I guess my dad was doing some lady fool.
Somebody said his dad, he says.
Bro, they left a big old message on Google, the review. Este señor es falso. Y se cogió a mi tía, que I don't know what, and blah, blah, blah. Su hijo ahora es el dueño del taller. I'm like, what the fuck do I have to do with this, bro? Like, I didn't do nothing to your fucking mom or your aunt, wherever my dad boned.
No, it's because mechanics are sketchy. I've said it on the podcast. My dad
Remember that mechanic that got caught with that fat lady in the car?
Oh, fucking
Rudy Valencia.
Rudy Valencia.
That shit went viral. He gave me a shout out, fool. He gave me a shout out. He lives in San Francisco.
Yeah, bro, but like, mechanics are dirty, dude.
Not all of them, fool.
And
Not all. I don't
All of
know.
them
my dad
All
did
of them are. They just choose to do it to certain folks.
my dad did some
Like, you
sketchy
look like
shit.
somebody I would want to get over if I was a mechanic.
So like, my dad would do some sketchy
Be like,
shit.
mira
Like,
con su pinche jersey. I was like, vamos a ver muy chingón.
like the
Transmisión.
sketchiest shit my dad would do when he had that lawnmower mechanic shop. He bought like 3 cases of Pennzoil and then just refill them up with cheap oil.
The worst.
And that was my job. My job was to refill Pennzoil before people came in.
This is why he can't buy shots that he like.
There was a barril in the back full of like the cheapest oil my dad could buy, and then we just had Pennzoil in the front. It was the same Pennzoil for years.
It's pieces like,
but people
man.
didn't recognize.
No,
They didn't recognize when they opened, like it didn't click. Like they're just like,
no, because only the top one was open. Y las abajo están cerradas.
Oh.
And you would just, te hacías el pendejo ahí. Le echabas
76 motor oil.
Le
It
echabas
was in lawnmower oil.
This shit was aceite mazola.
1, 2, 3. That was just back in the days. Like the hustle, and
It's a
their
hustle.
mentality, bro. Like my dad's hustle, like
Yeah.
mentality was like, hey, I need to fucking get this money, dog. Like,
See, I mean, I never did no tranza like that. Not even. I think women. Not even
What
when
are
I.
you talking about? You stole from your job for years. 4 years, and you brag about it.
Wait, which
oh,
one?
Dog, I almost
Which
made-
one?
I
Which
almost-
one?
CVS almost went bankrupt because of me, dog.
Oh,
You
when
should've
they
seen
fired
me.
that manager.
are you stealing the pills?
No, the all right. So,
I had to do still. I met some dude who was stealing pills.
me and my friend we had got in a job at CVS, bro, and we had like we were working as 17-year-olds turning 18 at CVS, right? And like we're like we figured out that we got the cashier and everything, and we're like, hey, do the cameras record sound? And they didn't record it at that time, so it was just all CCTV or whatever. So we started fucking pretending to scan shit. Like we started pretending to scan shit, and then like it'd be like this fool will go ahead and get some money, but it wouldn't be added up to the stuff they'll take and just put in the register and then like just keep it going. So we'll just tell homies to come in, like, hey, if we just fill up, get whatever you want. This is what I want. Then just go get it. Just take it. And then I remember we also kept stealing the liquor for the parties too. But that was mostly me, like, because if something came damaged, we would throw it in the back in the trash. So I would park with it by the trash, and I'd be like, hey, this thing got damaged. This bottle of Hennessy. I would crack it a little bit with the little fucking tagging pins. Like I would fucking hit it real quick with the tagging pin and just hit it just enough for the top to be cracked, and then I'll fucking just take it, put it in the car, and I threw it away.
Tranza.
And then
But he never did that. He was over here, el santo acá.
I said not anything with cars. Yeah,
Because
not
you weren't in
anything
the
with
car business.
I was in the car business. I sold cars for
Mechanic.
4 years, but
Super tranza.
Yeah.
Yo, this car's worth this when you know it's not.
hey, those people are happy. I got them in the car. I was like, those people had shitty credit. I got
Like
them in
the
the
first
car.
6 months, they're happy.
No credit, good credit.
Yeah,
Tu trabajo es tu crédito.
straight up. But yeah, no, I remember that shit was crazy, and then I remember like we both left because I had to go to college and all this shit, and that fool told me he was still working there. He was like, hey, dude, they fired the manager today. And that fool was like, I was like, really? He's like, he had been here for 12 years.
Damn.
But they didn't fire your homie though.
They didn't figure it out. They couldn't. They didn't fit. They never
So
fucking figured
I used to
it
work
out.
at Papa John's, and my homie used to work at the time. Remember Hollywood Videos?
Yeah.
It was like Blockbuster. We would do the same tranza. I would give him money, and he would give me the movie, but I would just buy.
Yeah,
the movie.
just
like,
buy the
like,
movie?
Like he gave me change back, but it was my own money. So I can put a tranza. I just born it.
Yeah,
that shit,
bro.
fool.
I remember we had shit, bro. Like for no reason, bro. Like I don't even know why. It was just like fuck CVS.
You want the most fucked up tranza I ever did? So I used to buy cars on Craigslist and flip them. I got find a car that I knew was a little cheaper.
Oh, you told me about this tranza of yours. See, it's always about cars. Something
Yeah,
people could
well,
die
It's easy,
from.
fool.
Yeah, it's easy and it's a job where you just buy and flip. You buy on Craigslist. If you go on Craigslist and you know cars worth a little cheaper and then you still offer less and you literally get it, wash it, clean it, it's worth $500 more.
Just don't register. it
Why
to
people
sell
don't
it.
clean their cars? You show
Don't register it to
Because then you have to do the pink slip.
Yeah,
right, for the pink slip.
that's why it has to be a quick
So
flip.
you have to get I would get the pink slip from you, and then still leave it in your name. So it's like you sold it to another person technically.
Un desmadre. Yeah, you don't sign it. Yeah.
And then
it says-
the smog lasts 90 days. So
Yeah, you gotta
flip.
flip it quick. It's a quick flip. So I got this car, dog, and I bought this. It was like a 2004 Jetta stick shift, little chiquito, azul, standard. I buy it for like 22 grand or 1,800. I was gonna flip it for like $3,000. I buy this thing, no check engine light, till I get to the freeway. So I'm fucking living. I'm calling this phone, and this fool's not picking up. It's typical Craigslist shit, and I'm already pissed. I'm like, all right then, you did me dirty. Someone's gonna get done dirty. I get there, dog.
Continuing the trauma.
Yeah, exactly. I get there, dog. La pinche ventana tampoco sirve. So the door is like, it's holding on by dear life, and it fucking falls eventually.
What the fuck?
I don't know what. You know me, same shit. I want to go buy a thing to take the machine off. I put a piece of wood to hold the window up. Y lo vendo así. Same shit.
And they're like, what the
Same shit that happened to me, happened to him, dog. Kept calling me. This car was supposed to be for my wife. We're already in the struggle. You do not care. Well, I met these fools at night in Albertsons. That's the first time. Never buy a car at night.
Yeah, why would you
You
buy
can't
that?
see what I'm selling you. Fucking car was fucked up. And I had nothing to do all day. Nah, I can't sell the car because I gotta work. I can see you at 7.
You think they still have it?
Nah, for boy, it's like months. It's like three. Like it would be like 3 weeks, and this guy would just randomly say, "You're still a piece of shit."
You seen it, but like some tranzas fucking don't come back, bro. Like some tranzas will fuck you up.
I'm saying
like,
I do good now, bro. Like
No.
I try to be straight now. Bro.
So the people that did all the PPP loans and all that shit, that's like people thought it was like.
I know
major.
people that were getting the EDD money and they got to pay it back because I was getting it, but I had to prove that I had like 1099s and shit, so I proved that I was working contracted. But people were just
a lot of
paying
people,
that shit back.
A lot of people are getting indicted.
with the interest they were making them pay like a penalty.
They're like, oh, querías dinero? They're like, toma.
Yeah, fucking, they're still sending me fucking the lunch ones for the kids. That shit's like $900 for PEBT is called way.
PEBT? Damn.
PEBT. Puta EBT.
Hey, what? So when did the like when you stop not stop making videos, but
Pornos?
when did you get actually into stand up, bro?
It was in 2018 in April, bro.
Cause you're legit, bro. Like anybody who has a manager or anybody who has something like that, what I mean, or who has had a manager, that's pretty legit, dog.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. It was a fucking thing. I'm getting high for.
Good.
For a second, I was like, está pegando esta madre.
I feel like I feel like it hit me, and then I'm like, all right.
He's probably gonna go to Del Taco afterwards or something.
Now I gotta go to Riverside. But in 2018, we did a show in Salinas. Well, not we, but my buddy. I met some dude that used to do comedy, and he was like still wanting to live a dream, bro, and do it. Like it was just at that time he was like a drunkie way, so he did. He
was a drunkie.
Yeah, he was had a bad drinking problem to do. So I met him from another guy, and then he kind of helped me write some jokes. I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing, and then I met another dude I was doing videos with. He also kind of helped me write some jokes, and then we did a show in a bar in Salinas. It just fucking did. They say you had 6. They're like, hey, you got 6 minutes. I did like 4 before I got out, and then from there I just started hitting open mics. And then I started running a show there. I didn't even know shit about comedy at that bar. Once a month on a Thursday. That wasn't even a year into comedy running a show already.
That's probably the best option though, man. Like, because were you still working at the shop?
Yeah, I was still working at the shop, and then I went back because at that time I barely had left the shop in that year in April. So April, May, June. So yeah, January, February, March. I got in trouble like in January, February, and then I started working back at the job when I got out the army. I went to go work back there again. And then I signed up for school in March of 2019. I got a bachelor's.
Yeah.
In entertainment marketing.
Damn! Congratulations on that, man. That's
for free, bro. Military.
So people just don't want to get it because they don't. No kidding.
What?
Getting a degree to the military, like that's
you can get it. They even give you. There's even programs for like after this one. They're like the guys like, hey, do you want to continue? There's a new program if you want to get your master's or you want to get you know what I mean? And
what? All right. So in this degree, say it again.
Entertainment marketing.
And that's like, what did you learn in all that?
You just learn about like how to like run tours, how to like market a band, or how to like the rules in different countries of where you can post. Like in some countries, you can only post certain things. You learn about copyrights, about contracts, all that shit. It was in the LA. I did it online, but it was through the LA Film School.
That's where you're graduated from, right? Where? LA Film School? Oh no, sorry, you're Cal State LA.
Cal State LA.
Yeah,
that's my wife. That's what my wife went. He went to a real college. My shit was fucking. That shit was.
I got my BA from CSUN.
My son's supposed to go to college this year. We're seeing
how it goes. Stop it. Yeah, I didn't get one. Yeah.
They don't have colleges in Mexico?
Nah.
They still DACA?
They got UNAM. If I was in Mexico, I would have gone to UNAM. I would have wanted to go to UNAM.
He's waiting for DACA still, fool.
No, I got it.
Oh yeah.
We're waiting for them to do something about it.
Oh, he's dreaming still, fool.
Estoy soñando. Dreaming I don't get deported.
He's Latinx, bro.
They didn't care you got deported.
Yeah, bro.
My dad said one time when he got deported, like when he got here, like in the 70s, they deported him like in the morning. He was back in the United States by like 10 o'clock, way. Like then, 10 o'clock in the same day.
Quick in and out.
That fool's been deported all the time. That fool's crazy.
Your dad's been deported?
Yeah, that fool's been deported. That fool's been to prison. That fool's did everything. Fool lived the American dream.
How did he get back from being deported, bro? I heard it's like even harder.
No, but back then, in the 70s.
Oh, so it's
Like right now, he doesn't have paper the thing, but
He's on like
but he has a good social security that he's like a citizen for.
dude, like my dad didn't get deported, but my dad tried 3 times, and on the third one, hello. That literally, dude, you literally cross the border, they catch you, and they kick you back, and you try again. It's literally like tag.
Yeah.
It's like tag, go back, and then you go again. It's like they don't do nothing really. It's just they throw you back to TJ, and
Try again.
Oh, try again, and you just try again.
Like you
And
figure.
there's different ways, obviously. Like, ¿cuánto billete tienes? You want to go to the car? It's more expensive.
Like I think if everybody se poniera de acuerdo, way, right? Like say like 100,000 people, like, hey,
Rush
fuck
the
it,
gates?
let's just rush the gate, bro.
Rush the
Everybody,
gates like
fuck it.
EDC,
They
dog?
can't stop everybody. Fool.
like born in East LA.
Yeah, just fucking.
Rush the gates like EDC.
I think like maybe half would make it.
If they did bust a fucking.
Well, they'll shoot one person and everyone stops, dog.
I would still run, fool.
do they have the authority to shoot somebody?
Yeah, if the
Border
fool.
Patrol.
but why not? I mean,
It's called no
I
trespassing.
thought he had a gun. That's all they have to say. I thought he had a gun.
Christian MUFC 510. Three things are certain in life: death, taxes, and he's on announcing that he has his communications degree at CSUN.
at where?
That's what he said.
Don't forget my trip to Japan too, dude.
There you go.
Yeah.
My wife went to that thing called Cal State LA too.
Yeah, going to
she's
Cal,
smart. She's
going
smarter
to a
than me.
Cal State is cool.
I told my son wants to go to well, he only has options of San Jose State and CSUMB, so Monterey Bay. He's on the waiting list for. Oh, we live right there. We live by there.
I was on the waiting
Selena.
list.
He's on the waiting list for San Diego State. I think that's where he really wants to go.
I forgot that there was such a thing like a waiting list.
Did you get accepted?
Where?
Where else? To where else though? I know obviously CSUN. Where else did you get accepted?
The one that I should have gone to was Hawaii State University. I had like fucking.
Why didn't you go?
Because you don't like the water.
Yeah, well, not just that. It was
What's your degree in?
It was different. It
What
was
degree
different
you have?
reason. Huh?
You have a degree? What
Yeah,
degree?
a BA in communications.
Yeah, bro, yeah, they do. I forgot that they wait there, and they wait to get accepted, and they're all.
Yeah, there's like that way.
He wants to do marine biology. I'm like, well, just go to the fucking school right here by the house.
Monterey
bro.
Bay.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
But he wants to go to the
It's
one
the-
because
it's-
supposedly San Jose State has a better one.
Nah, Monterey Bay. Dude, it's right next to the ocean. They have otters.
That's what I
I-
told him.
I-
We
I
live,
literally-
you live right
That
there.
doesn't mean like
That's, that's their mascot. That's
yeah,
their
he's like,
mascot.
they have otters.
No, it's literally right next to the fucking ocean,
Yeah, it is.
dog. If you're gonna,
They work with the aquarium and everything.
Yeah, like I did like a college
You went there?
tour. Y te llevan to all the colleges up north, and that was one of the ones where I was like, this one's pretty cool. But I got accepted to Cal State Channel Islands.
If we ever done mushrooms,
I did.
Yeah.
Not. I've done mushrooms in the when I was in Germany. Truffles.
oh damn, those are good.
And then I was fucking. We were in Amsterdam, fool, and the guy's like, he's like, I don't think it was like 12 grams, little thing, like a little. I don't know how many were in there, but I almost ate like half of them. And I fucking. We start walking through Amsterdam, and my homie had like a collar, and I thought he was a vampire, fool. And then we walked into the store, and the whole store was sideways like this. And I was like, oh fuck. And then we went to the room. We went back to the room, and I tried to go to sleep, and I couldn't. Every time I closed my eyes, I would just see like
patterns, huh?
no, like stars. And then we went to the coffee shop, and those fools were smoking. And then when I'm looking at the coffee's like spewing, like. And then I go take a piss, and when I'm peeing, my pee's turning like red, yellow, green, purple.
Dude,
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And then we went back to the hotel, and it had a bunch of mirrors, and my face was going like this. And I just remember the dude telling me,
That don't sound like 12 milligrams, bro.
Fool, are you related to Tommy, fool?
and then,
No, 12 milligrams?
no, or he I mean, he said
it was like a little container like this, bro. I don't know what it was.
12 grams.
Yeah, I don't fucking tell. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
whatever.
you probably-
12 grams.
Yeah,
homie.
grand. It
Yeah,
was like
I
a little
was-
thing. They were fired.
That's 12
And then
grams.
I just remember the dude telling
Yeah,
me,
like that's tripping, bro. Like when you said, maybe that's what you read because they don't come in milligrams.
and then I just remember the dude telling me, if you get too high, drink something with a lot of sugar so it could come down. I remember just chugging the Red Bull, and then I went to the casino for it. And poquito, se me quitó. I don't know why I went to the casino.
They have casino in Amsterdam.
Yeah, they have casinos all over fucking Europe, bro,
Damn, I didn't know that.
and whorehouses.
They have them here too, kind of.
Nah, the casinos. It's not a casino if it doesn't have slot machines.
They're card rooms. Morongo, go to Morongo, bro.
Yeah, Pachanga. They're not that
Pachanga.
far, dog.
San Miguel.
Yeah, it's not that.
San Manuel.
I mean, my way.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah. Morongo's not Morongo, isn't it? Don't they call it something else too?
That's called Morongo. That casino is actually pretty nice.
Or Somba, which was
But that's another one. Morongo's is pretty nice, bro. Honestly, they have a really good buffet.
It's clean. It's clean in there.
They have a really good buffet. Like I've been.
They always gave me in Vegas. They're like, hey, 3 free comp nights, and they gave me for like a rack at the machine. It would have cost me like $300 just to stay there.
Doesn't the house always win except when you go to the buffet?
Yeah, that's a video I posted. I took some to go too. Fool. Fuck those fools. Fucking putos.
Hey, fool, do you have you ever had a paranormal activity in your life?
Nah,
Like,
my son said there's ghosts in the house. Fool. That fool said
In your house?
that's what he says, but.
You know, so you believe in ghosts?
I believe in it. I like watching Ghost Adventures. Fool. That's just hella funny.
But why does your son say there's ghosts in the house?
I don't know. He said he seen some fucking shadow walk behind him one time. He was in the bathroom.
What?
That's what he said, but
How old is your son?
He's just trying to scare
17?
your daughters. He's just trying to scare your
How old is your son? When he told you this?
17. He said, well, no, he at that time he was probably like 16, 15, 16.
That's kind of, I don't see a reason why somebody at 16 years old would make
And then
that
he
up.
said when his grandpa, well, not my dad, but his my baby's mom's dad died, that he fucking heard his whistle in the house. Like,
What?
I was like, I don't know.
Come on.
I heard that's a real thing.
Kids make
People-
shit up all the time.
Nah, bro. I heard
17.
that when, like, let's just say if you're really tight with a certain family member, like you'll kind of get a goodbye at that moment.
My
Not like a goodbye, but you'll hear something. You'll be like, "What the fuck?"
I had my parents had a picture of my dad's mom, of my grandma. I never met her. She died when he was little, but they had a picture of her. And when I was little, and every time I would look at her, I would cry, bro. I would cry always. Like when I see the picture, I would always cry when I was little. Like I was like 3, 4, and I look at it. I had never met her.
Damn, that's crazy. You just start crying.
Yeah, I would just cry for like I don't know.
You just
Clairvoyant.
I think I feel like she still protects everybody, bro. You know, like but cause I asked my grandpa like that nobody like he's never told a clear story like of like all they know is that they took her to Mexico because her appendix burst and that's it. They don't know if they cremated her, they don't know if he buried her. Like he never told nobody. Fool.
Damn, that's fucking cold, dog.
I asked him when he came one time. He kind of didn't want to tell me. He's like, "Oh, es que ese tiempo no tenía billete. I guess you had to pay to bring a dead body to each city. You had to pay a certain."
What kind of answer is that though? He was like,
I've heard. I don't know if it's true, but technically you have to pay every funeral that that the body goes through.
Yeah.
Like it's expensive. Like it's not. If you're
So from Mexico City to back to fucking Guanajuato, you know.
yeah, like I don't even know how. Like if your mom wanted to get buried in El Salvador, I'm pretty sure it's pricey as fuck. Fool.
"Guess."
Hey, last time I did a show with a bunch of
Guess who's
Salvadorians.
having a sale on the website?
I did a bunch of shows. Have you met Jose? They do this pupusas comedy and beer.
I haven't met him, but
We did a show in SF and a
His,
bunch of Salvadorians. Are like,
what,
hey.
that's he, like his mom, and he's very like his mom and his dad are always in his videos, right? Jose,
Jose, he's with the H. Jose.
Jose.
He has curly hair, like
Yeah, he has curly hair.
Gordillo.
Yeah,
And the fools are like, hey, nunca has probado cosuco? I'm like, what the fuck is cosuco, bro?
I'm Salvadorian. I don't even know what
It's armadillo, fool.
No, hell no.
They eat armadillo over there.
What does that one say?
Waffles eat
What does,
armadillo?
Cosuco.
what does that one say? He said, "Ya me viera yo." Yeah.
I said a joke when I went on stage. I'm like, hey, me comí unas pupusas afuera. Y me dijo que era de cosuco. What the fuck is? Le dije, ¿qué es cosuco? I'm like, they ate an armadillo pupusa. What the fuck?
That's gangster.
I can't fucking. I like armadillos, bro.
They eat iguanas too.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, fool. When I was little, dog. I remember like they took me to one of my grandma's house, right? And they had come back from El Salvador, and then it's like I remember this because I was like, I what? You know what I mean? So I remember there was like no, he's like that. I remember exactly what he was like, that bichito garrobo. And then I was just like, what the fuck is you know? And then he was like, no le va a gustar, you know. And then I was just like, what the fuck it is? And I was like, all right. Then I was like, everybody's eating it with tortillas, fool. You know what I mean? And then they give me a little piece, fool, and I eat it. And then there was like, ¿sabes qué es garrobo? And I was like, no, it's iguana. And I was just like, oh, what the fuck? I remember started crying, fool. I was sad. I was like fucking like 6 or something, fool, you know. But
That was my pet, bro. My pet iguana.
yeah, bro. I was just like, what the fuck, bro? But yeah, bro. They be eating some shit.
I
ate turtle eggs,
eyeball
too.
the other day. I had an eyeball.
It's super illegal. You know
cow?
that though, right?
Well, it's not allowed no more.
Yeah, it's super illegal. Yeah, in Mexico,
Cow.
you do what? You ate what?
Hey, cow eyeball the other day.
Cow eyeball?
Taco de cow eyeball.
I've had rattlesnake.
That is kind of like.
And they had
Like fish eyes? You haven't had fish eyes?
I don't want no kind of eyes, bro.
Yeah, true.
That seems kind of very barbaric to me.
Oh my God.
Lame dude 420. My mom used to eat armadillo as a kid growing up in Texas.
That shit is a weird thing to eat, though. I don't know if I want to eat an armadillo. Like, aren't they hard
Well, it probably has soft inside of them.
on the inside? So it's like a
Get away.
lobster.
Get away.
Oh, that's a big ass eye, dog.
They,
You see?
they start chopping it. Look.
Míralo. Pedacitos. Come on, un taquito con sal y limón.
I'm good. That's just gonna
Salsa roja o salsa roja o salsa verde?
I think he put verde on.
I
And then he
mean,
had the palate.
so
And then he
gross.
had,
Stop looking.
and then he had the cow palate too. The palate on top.
Oh,
I wanted to try it. I didn't try it though.
like cabeza? That's
With the
dead.
palate of the mouth.
I know. Like
You
you
eat cabeza tacos? Those are fire.
nope.
won't do cabeza?
No, I've eaten them before,
Tripas?
but it's not my.
Tripas?
It's not.
No, he don't even like tripas.
Tripas are fucking fire. Just
Hey, what is it? Yo,
Suadero.
hey, what's
just-
the one that I dislike because of the texture of the stomach lining?
Lengua?
Menudo.
Yeah, I love the other one. The pozole.
Pozole.
Yeah, that
You
one's
don't like
cool.
menudo.
Menudo, I don't like that. It's that texture, bro. I
lengua
have
too?
my food show. Well, we have our food show called High and Hungry, and it's like there's certain things where I'll draw the line. Bro.
What
Like,
about
how do you
lengua?
not get sick by eating tripas and sesos and all that
creep-
crap?
I don't eat that.
No, I'm just
crispy.
saying,
Oh.
generally speaking.
Because you crispy them. You ask them for
dirty.
crispy, please.
The
No, they
tripas-
clean it
tripas
out.
are fire,
Yeah,
fool.
they're fire.
Tripas are fucking. I haven't had the.
I
queso
don't
one.
Too
doubt.
soon
I
for
do
me.
not doubt that they're fire at all. My thing is that I do not doubt. It's just that my mind wouldn't let me, bro. Like
How about lengua?
mid taco, I'd be like,
Not even the eyeball.
no, hell no, I wouldn't.
How about lengua? You fuck with lengua?
I've had lengua before.
Okay.
It's not my thing, but you know what I mean. I like the the traditional shit, bro. It's cool. Let me just find good asada, bro.
My mom's husband, he used to work with some white guy, and he didn't eat pork. And like he always bring him tacos de pastor, and that was like, "Hey, Speedy, these are delicious. They're delicious. You want more?" He's like, "You want to bring more? Yeah, bring some more."
I saw this one. Saw this video on YouTube, dog. There was this one fool he was talking about. He was like brand new to this country, and he said that he in college he ran into some Iranian food, and he was like, oh, he's like all he would eat was eggs and hot dogs, right? Because they're in the struggle and shit. And then he said he met this one fool. He was like, have you ever tried tuna? And then he was like, yeah, it's like fucking 90 cents or something like that a cat or something. It's cheap. And then he goes. And he shows him, he's like, I'll show you where to go get it. So he goes to the store and he's getting these cats for, right? He's like, yeah, it's delicious. And then he tells him, he was like, hey, bro, this has a cat on there. Yeah, bro. He was eating it? And his homie was eating fucking cat tuna, dog. I mean, they're not from this country. He was from Iran or Iraq or something.
I
And I
wonder
was
if it was
like,
good. It
damn.
probably was good to him.
Dog,
And he said it was delicious, apparently. But I'm like, yo, this is
dog, you know who's tried that shit?
Will.
Yeah. He's tried dog food and fucking cat food.
Dude, when I was a kid,
That's no joke. And I asked him why.
when
and
I was
he's
a
like,
kid, I tried the dry one just to see what's
yeah,
up.
he's tried the dry ones, like and shit.
And I was like,
that.
People eat like the biscuits. They're just like a dry biscuit, probably.
It's gross. Don't do this.
dry, yeah, but I don't know. I think, but at some point, but have you ever seen those little fillet cuts of pate? No, not pate, but like salmon or sunfish. Where it's a little cut. It's like a little loin, and it's like you said. I'm pretty sure there's no doubt in my mind that's it's not human safe, but there's somebody that could eat that.
Hey, raw sweet sushi raw.
Yeah, bro.
Aguachiles is raw.
Just cooked in lemon. Yeah,
Aguachilas is fire, bro. Honestly,
that's
next
probably
time
one of my favorite mariscos.
The shrimp's not raw though, right?
Yeah, it's raw. It's like cooked in the lemon.
Yeah. Se cose con el limón. That's why you gotta let it sit there for like 4 hours.
Some
and let
foods
that
like it more raw than others.
I like it pretty crunchy. I like
You like it like
medio cocido. Yeah,
I like it
pretty
when it's
cocido.
still like slimy a little bit, like that little in between.
I like being cocido, but it'll be overnight.
I like gallo's
Gallo's fire.
Gallo?
Yeah, gallo.
scallops.
Scallops.
Oh, honestly, I'm not. I don't like scallops.
You wouldn't, dude. You
They
gotta
make it the
try
same.
these.
They
Are
make it the
fire.
same way they make it the aguachiles
Yeah.
most of the time.
It's fire.
Oh, but I haven't maybe had them like that.
It's a mixture. Yeah, they put it in there.
What? So they put tostadas in that shit?
Like,
Like you put that, or you
top.
put.
Like
Oh, see,
milk.
I never had that. Maybe. See, I gotta try that. I've never
Nah,
had that.
Fire.
Yeah, that's crazy. Mariscos go some.
That's what I'm going right now.
He's going to Riverside.
That's what I'm going right now for.
Yeah, straight up. It was taconazo there yesterday.
Nah, he wasn't there actually. Why did you say that?
Remember last time the truck? That shit was fire, bro.
I was kind of sad though, cause Felipe's like, "Hey, go on stage, fool, and just say what's up, fool," and then I'll come out, and George is like, "Fuck no." I was like, "Damn, bro, you didn't give me my moment to shine, bro. I was gonna get it right there."
Damn, he shut it down right away.
Because he was like, Gordo ain't gonna get off. Gordo's gonna say a joke or two to get off.
I would have just been like, "What's up, fools?" and that's it. Dog.
That would have been funny though. I mean, I didn't hear that you said that. I thought that's
He was
funny.
like, "Fuck no." And then Felipe is like, "Ha!"
Yeah, he laughs like a monster.
What did he throw in the bag? He had a brown bag and he threw a bunch of shit in the crowd.
Oh, weed.
Was it weed?
Yeah,
I was wondering, like, why is this fool just walking around with a brown paper bag? This fool got lunch or some
No,
shit?
George gave him like things to give out to.
Oh, I thought he had like leftover fucking lunch and he brought it to the show. I like that. And then just see him throw some shit on my COVID test or what?
Trips me out that he's a vegan.
Well, I mean, you could.
Well, the other shit's fucking fattening.
Yeah, you could eat a lot of fattening vegan food, bro. That's just not
additives.
Yeah, that shit. Like, just because you're vegan doesn't like you could be eating a lot of vegan fast food.
No, I just gotta give it up to him. Like, where do you find shit to eat?
There's all kinds of shit.
Now there is. Now there is.
Bro, when you're on that level, you have a writer, bro. I was like, you fucking put this shit on the writer, and they fucking go get it for you, and it's waiting for you when you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's especially with something like that. Like, being vegan was a
bean and bean burrito. You can have a bean burrito.
Yeah.
Just bean.
Without cheese.
Just bean. Bean and tortilla. You could get fake cheese. Some fucking.
That vegan cheese is the most disgusting.
I heard
thing I've ever
vegetarian.
had. Yeah, any kind of vegan cheese is like disgusting, bro.
I heard vegetarians they'll eat goat cheese though.
Goat cheese is fire though. Have you ever had? Goat cheese is fire. It's like feta cheese. Feta cheese is fire too, bro.
Well,
when I was in Iraq, they had not Iraq, in Germany, they have like I guess it's like a falafel they call it, but they call it kebab. It's like damn. The way he did it. Is that a queef? But it's a kebab. So it's like what you drink when you get off. Like after the club thing, you know, and it has that feta cheese in it with the sauce, and they.
It was like a doner sandwich.
Shave it. Yeah, doner.
Yeah,
they call it doner kebab.
Yeah,
I've never found one though in the States. Never.
They have doner places. You could get them in downtown. It's like anywhere there's like a lot of Indian foods.
I think I want to say it's Turkish.
Yeah, but it's Turkish, but it's like a lot of Indian foods just eat it, bro. Yeah. So like they have that same thing. They have that same thing like the pastor meat, and then they just cut it. That shit's fire, bro.
Lamb or chicken.
Lamb is fire too, bro.
Chivo, borrego.
Yeah. Hey, did you see that fucking CashApp fool? He
got killed. He got stabbed.
That fool got stabbed, dog.
In the morning.
In San Francisco though, homeless job, bro. Somebody must
at 43 years old.
You know that might be an inside job.
Nah,
but they would have just like if they wanted to scare him, maybe stab him once, but they killed him.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
I think not that they're going.
I have some stocks and I'm gonna sell that shit real quick on the Cash App. I bought some stocks in there.
Like, shouldn't he have security?
Maybe he lives there. Fool, he's probably just going home.
But you gotta be like, it was morning, I think.
2:54 a.m.
What was he doing at that late though? See, he's like working down here at 2:50. Nothing good's gonna happen, fool.
That's true. I mean, there was reports of it. All I'm saying is, you're gonna take that fool out. And he got taken down in the street too.
See,
they try to rob him.
That's why you gotta live in a gated community.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody probably tried to rob him because they do have like hella fucking homeless activities
in San Francisco.
Yeah,
San Francisco's weird, bro. Weird city.
I wouldn't live there.
It's weird. It's cool, but their culture is right there. Queer, crazy.
Are you pretty famous?
Me?
In Salinas?
In Salinas, yeah.
You are, huh?
I hate when people. I
know.
I've been I've been weird. I've been like when it's like Arizona or Texas and people recognize me. I'm like, oh shit, that's like that trips me out more. But like I went to that, they had a car show this weekend, Street Low. A lot of people like recognize me, take pictures. If I have my hair up, people kind of second guess it. But if I have it down, immediately like, oh shit. But people will be screaming out like, "Hey, fool, don't steal my Cadillac converter!" I'm like, "Motherfucker, we in Walmart, bitch. Relax." Like, relax, fool. The first one was a fabuloso. So people would be like, "Hey, famoso con fabuloso." So I did a video where I thumped fabuloso on myself.
See, bro, I'm not, bro. Like, as I've always told them, if Fabuloso came out with a drink, I'd try it.
I said, si te quieres hacer famoso, te tienes que echar fabuloso, and I thumped it. And then that kind of happened. The start of El Mamón, like.
Damn, you still have that video, or you post? Do you post
I have it, fool.
Do you post the one that you
I
post?
tried to post it, but it wouldn't let me post it. It's
No,
fucking-
the best one is that all the fools that get all mad. He was like, "Those are cholo tears coming out," yeah. And the person that gives you a taco in the middle of between.
That was at the car show. That was like 4 years ago. That video.
Yeah, and then every time
I remember Side Dick messaged me one day. He's like, "You're a fucking hack, fool." He's like, "You're a fucking."
No.
He's like, "You're a fucking hack."
No,
Fuck that video.
No, he got mad. No. I do remember what day was. The Raiders lost that day.
Yeah.
He posted it. And he's like, "You're just gonna post the same video? Get some new shit, dude."
Yeah. He was.
it was bad. Yeah,
He was so
I saw that
mad.
comment too.
He was like, "You can't, dude. That was last year's post, dude.
Yeah,
Get
he
over it." And I'm like, "Bro, this is great."
He posted it. He shared it on the story. He's a fucking hack.
Yeah, I'm fucking mad.
Bro, that video it would
It's gonna
generate.
work
It would
every year.
generate. Bro, there's sometimes it would get up to 800,000, 900,000 views, bro.
Yeah, see, I'm like, why wouldn't you repost that shit
You
again,
just put
bro?
the score and they fucking lost, fool, and that's it.
Yeah, just put that at the bottom.
You can use it for anything, fool. For anything that has cholos on the team. Cowboys, Raiders, Niners.
If the fools got wild page gets deleted.
Dodgers.
Yeah, he said if the fools got wild page gets deleted, just post it up.
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be funny, huh? These are real cholo tears.
Yeah, these are really real cholo tears. Hey, fool, you know that fool getting stabbed is not as crazy as this fucking story I was reading. It says, fool, in India, this is why I like traveling to where it's like first and second world countries. You know what I mean? Because you know I'm just saying, dog. India's pretty wild for this shit. 5 men arrested.
Like you've been traveling for the past 20 years or some shit.
Fool's been to 2 countries.
Mexico and Canada.
3.
Fool's been to one more
3
than me.
countries.
He's been to one more than me.
First of all, you can't leave the United
I've
States.
still been to 2.
Where have you
And
been?
still 2. Here in Mexico, that's 2.
I've been to 3.
That's 1 more. You've been to 1 more than me, and you're a world traveler according to you.
So yours is Mexico and what else? Fool? What Mexico and what other 2?
You been to Mexico?
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, have you?
Salvador?
Oh, before,
Salvador?
then. You can throw that in there. He hasn't been to
The
Salvador.
Salvador count?
No, I've been in Mexico, Canada, and Japan. I'm gonna go back to Japan soon.
Gotta go to El Salvador, dude. Your president's got
Wait till he arrests all the cholos and he has all the when he has all the cholos in jail, and then we make a video out there.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are real
almost done
cholo
with the
tears,
world's
right?
most biggest jail.
They just post the video. He's like all of them arrested. Those are real cholo tears. Yo, because that fool's crazy out there. Fucking locking up all those fools, and he's just like, "Yep, anybody who has a tattoo, a la verga."
So I can't go over there then?
Nah, if you like, they'll look. If you fit the profile, they'll investigate you, and then 9 times out of 10.
it's kind of hard not
Fool,
to
there's
fit it.
some cops out there who just don't give a fuck. They see it. Let's go.
Most of those fools fucking have a 1 and a 3. It's not hard to spot for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or they got an M and an S and stuff. But yeah, this story tripped me out. Fool. 5 men arrested for human sacrifice at an Indian temple, dog. They beheaded somebody, fool.
I wonder.
What else we talking about?
Indian, bro. Like they had the fucking powder all over themselves.
You think the guy was willing to sacrifice himself?
I mean, for that fool to get beheaded, you got to put up a hell of a fight. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying maybe he was like, "Hey, sacrifice me, bro. I'll let you guys do it."
I don't. There is some people that will do some
It's
crazy.
probably
shit.
to that one guy that has the big old elephant that has 20 arms now.
Krishna.
I don't know what it's called.
Like, you know.
It was a 64-year-old man. They beheaded.
I thought it was already old, fool.
How's your dad?
60 something. No, he's 58, 59, 64. It's not old, but I mean he lived a good life.
He's still around, right?
He's not gonna volunteer to get beheaded though.
Dude, you know what's fucked up? You know how we're talking about like fucked up countries?
Yeah,
China, you know how they have those Uyghurs, those Muslim people that they don't like, and they have them in camps?
that's what they call them.
Yeah, they call them Uyghurs. It's not spelled the way you think. It's it's Uyghurs. But it's literally, that's how you pronounce it. So you know how they're Muslims, and these fools like don't eat pork, and they don't drink during Ramadan?
Yeah.
Psych.
China's like, oh, well, you're not Muslim? Drink. Eat right now. Like, damn, bro. Like, making them, prove that they're not. That's fucked up. That's like, all right, then.
That's like me giving the guy the pork.
Yeah, but he's doing it. He's doing knowingly just to prove to you for him not to go to a camp. Basically,
Are you sure it's not Uyghurs?
Uyghur. I don't know how you want me to pronounce it. If I'm saying it wrong, I don't know.
No, but I think it's with an AS. Uyghurs.
Literally, that's how fucking NPR spelled it. I don't think NPR is wrong.
Oh, never mind. You're right. Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it. I mean,
Yeah.
They're the Muslim Uyghurs. They got the facts. That should be a segment. They got the facts.
Damn. So these fools are getting. So what?
It's fucked up.
Well, I mean,
That's dirty, bro. Imagine.
what is their God not forgiving like Jesus Christ?
Probably not.
I was reading the comments and these fools are going back and forth. The Muslim guy and I don't know.
You had to click C translation.
Nah, they were. He was writing English, but he's like, oh, Allah is the Quran is the only real Bible, and and then fools back. Some fool went back and he's like, well, everything that's happening in the Bible it's starting to happen. Stuff has happened. Oh, you're praying to some fool, and they're just going back and forth, bro. It was hella funny.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
I don't remember. I probably liked it.
Is there
funny, bro.
Is there God like? Is that for forgiving? Because you know how Jesus is kind of laid back. Jesus is kind of like not laid back, but it's like, hey, fool, my bad. Technically that's what the fucking Bible says.
Catholics are. Catholics.
That's what I was saying.
But you're also not supposed to fuck up. But technically,
Christians, I don't know what your guys' rules.
If you know that you're gonna fuck up, and you know that you can say sorry, you're probably gonna not feel so bad about fucking up again. So that's
it's
pretty
the same
laid
thing
back.
with the cat. You go confess to it, right?
Yeah, but I can do whatever. And once I confess, it's clean slate.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You not? I mean, you're Christian.
I'm not Christian. I was Catholic.
Oh, whoever's Christian,
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck that works with them. I love Catholic because at the end of the day, I just go tell this guy.
Yeah, bro, but
Cinco Ave Marias, dos Padre Nuestros, and we're back.
yeah, but what do you think? My friend is Christian, bro, and I asked him that. I've been to his church before, and it works the same way. They believe in the same fucking Jesus, bro. They just don't believe with all the homies that come along with Catholic ones. You know what I mean?
Ortiz Wiz World. Muslims and Christians are actually Jewish.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't even know what we're talking about. Now.
Talking about Jesus.
I just played.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, bro.
I just said we talked about a post, and then I don't know. Oh, could you start talking about the Muslim?
That's just gonna.
Oh, they got fucked. I just think it's fucked up because I literally saw a video. There was this person, and
I think they should just open all the borders and everybody go everywhere for.
They were giving them a shot, and they're like, "Here, take a shot."
Wouldn't it be tight if all the gods got down, like in front of everybody, like
Buddha? You think Buddha would win because he's
Think
fat?
this is WrestleMania or what?
Like I'm just saying,
The
like
fuck you think
Buddha is not a god.
Here comes out Buddha. And you think fucking, what song you think Buddha's coming up to?
Los Reyes Magos
I
come
think
out.
I'm turning Japanese.
They're probably-
I think I'm turning. Yeah, it's coming out to that
Los
song.
Reyes Magos would be like tag team.
I don't know. Wait, but there's different kind of Buddhas. They would have to fight to see who is the strongest Buddha, and then that one would have to go and fight Jesus.
Buddha's not a god.
Well, he technically is to some people. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, if they would have a God Street Fighter to see, like, that is the best way to settle it. To settle it, it would be a hell of a fight. You just have to see it in the sky. Everybody got a front row seat,
I want it more like a WrestleMania game.
like a Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell, yeah.
Would Satan be in this competition?
Because I want to tag team.
Would Satan be in this competition? Because technically, some people worship him too.
Yeah, well, he's
It would have to.
Undertaker.
It would have to be.
He's
Yeah.
the Undertaker God.
He's Kane.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It
Buddha
Ralph.
is coming out with that Chris Benoit song.
Yeah, bro. There would be because they have that tall Buddha with that fucking those circles on his head, and then they have the laughing Buddha. They have different ones.
They're
Yeah, but they have that one that lays down too on the floor and shit. There's different kind of fucking Buddhas, bro. Like I'm pretty sure if you
The fat Buddha that we see like in Asian stores and all that is like
yeah, that's
all
like
made up.
It's just as real as authentic orange chicken is to Chinese food.
So the ones that people be wearing like on their necklace, the little.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Buddha.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. He's the one that has a shit on his head.
Oh, not the fat one.
Well, he's kind of like lean.
Oh, but the other fat
Yeah,
one.
this
that
guy
we all
looks like
see.
he knows how to do yoga.
Yeah, that one. Who's that one? That maybe he got married on that picture.
That what happens, Gordo? Did you
That's
get
what
fat when you got married?
I'm losing weight. Trying.
But did you get bigger? Were you skinny when you were like? before
Yeah, I was
you started
fucking
getting
got out like the
testes?
army. I was fucking taking steroids, fool.
Yeah?
Yeah,
taking
in the
steroids,
army?
fool. Yeah. Taking Trend, and the other one was called Debo.
You still get them?
No. I was
just
taking,
because we have a
I was
homie
taking,
that's
one,
on
I was taking one,
steroids.
I was taking one shot a week, fool.
And you put it what?
In your butt.
In your
The
butt?
government gave it to you, or
Nah. My homie bought it from some fool in Germany. I don't know. He's like, hey, I got some fool that sells steroids. Okay,
Hey, so can you bring that with you? Like if you're in
I'm
Germany?
pretty sure once you put it in your carry-on, you can sneak it in, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but it's a drug.
no,
You
but
sneak it in, yeah, I guess.
I was scared, fool. I
but
thought
who
that
the fuck do they check you,
It's
fools?
like trying to bring
Nah.
cocaine in.
No, because you're the military, right? It's like, hey,
probably
Oh, you didn't see American Gangster, bro? They used to bring. That's how they got drugs in.
yeah,
That shit made you get strong quick, bro. You get strong.
I
quick.
bet. Like
Within the month of using that shit, I was already like benching 315. Like,
I should get on steroids.
I was
dude.
215. You could. It's like any drug. For if you abuse it, obviously you're gonna. I mean, if you do it properly, and I mean,
Yeah.
nah, it won't fall off.
I don't
If it
know,
does-
man. Like,
if it does, you'll be buff, at least.
Bart has been on steroids for like 2 years already.
Good.
He hasn't talked about it. He's like, my penis fell off. Like, so.
It's like,
Alright.
it's
Does
like
he
people
also
get
talk about
abused.
getting laid a lot?
Yeah, you remember the vasectomy story?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was
That's
like,
a vasectomy.
Who does?
What?
yeah, well, Bart. Yeah, dude. I was like, I don't know how this conversation came out. And Xavier's like, yo, did you know? Dustin.
No, because we're at Disneyland, and I'm like looking at Bart's, and Bart's is kind of like, fuck these kids type of shit. And I'm like, you don't want kids or nothing? And he's like, you can't have them. And I was like, bro, just because you don't have a girlfriend doesn't mean you can't have any. And he's like, I can't have them. And then I was like, I'm still like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, have you busted? Like, do you go raw dog and you just can't have them? Like, your shit don't work? He's like, I got a vasectomy when I was 22. He has not wanted them ever.
Yeah.
that was his college days.
Dude, you know he had to pay top money to not talk to a psychologist?
Yeah, because they make you go in and get a mental evaluation and be like, are you sure you want to tie it up?
Do they really?
Yeah.
What about when
Yeah.
you already have kids though? Like, still?
Oh, no, once you have kids, they don't give a fuck. But, like, if you're a
Once
girl...
you have kids, they're like, you're just going to close the factory down, huh?
Like, if you're a girl and you go to go get your tubes tied
Yeah.
and you're, like, under 25 and you don't have kids, they'll make you go talk to a psychologist. To make sure.
I just don't want kids, bro.
Yeah, but they don't I don't know.
I don't want kids. The fuck you want me to do?
Yeah, bro, what if he just doesn't want kids? Hey, Ray,
And then
dude.
this fool still wears condoms.
Why? Oh, he's trying to protect himself for STD, bro.
Hey, dude, why don't we just have him on and why don't we just have him on and you can have AIDS? Herpes? Yeah, he's gonorrhea. Bart's is
Kill
gonna
you no more. Ya ni te matan. Back then you're just dying. Now you're
Bart's is gonna poison you next time he feeds you, bro. He's putting all his business out there like that.
You're the one who started with it.
I thought you were gonna stop there, and then you're just like, oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and just put everything out there.
I
Yeah.
want to get one.
Yeah,
I just haven't went for. I watched it on YouTube. It looked kind of painful.
yeah. Your balls automatically hurt when you think about
They
it.
just pulled a little thing out, solder it. And I heard people like say like
They
don't-
solder it.
Yeah, they solder it to the ends.
Damn.
That's what
They
it's
put a
called.
little blockage. Damn.
So pretty much you fucking.
My right
I
testicle
heard people
hurts
like
now.
say that it, like they just the fucked up ones where like it still they didn't fucking solder it right or something. Just a little mequito goes through.
Oh no, hell no.
Well, it's like a 20-minute procedure. It's like in and out. They don't even put you to sleep, I think, do they?
How,
I think it's numb it.
Yeah, you're awake when
They
that
just fucking
happens.
stick a needle in your nut.
Wow.
that is fucking.
Like a catheter? Like that shit per dick got, bro?
Dude, stop! Why do you have to bring that shit up, bro? That's just nasty.
Like this thick in your pee hole, dude.
I've seen that.
It's crazy how thick.
That's like anal for your
yeah,
dick.
it's like literally. Yeah.
You know for your what?
I'm just thinking, like, yo, Ray, do we have a preview for the Patreon? By the way,
Yeah.
shout out to everybody that has signed up to the Patreon. If you haven't signed on to the Patreon, make sure you guys sign up. You guys get first access to all the fucking episodes like you're watching right here, and you get to see some of the behind the scenes episodes like this one that will be dropping on Friday. We got a preview for you guys of Xavier's. What is it? Myself, Bart, and Caesar. And such a good time we had at Disneyland. So all the behind the scenes, how I snuck some liquor in, and all the crazy stuff that we did in there. So make sure you guys look out for the full video on Friday on Patreon and sign up for one of the tiers. But if you guys want a preview, here it goes.
Yeah, I just want to add to that. It's not much, but it's it's a little something because there's a lot of footage and stuff. It looked like the boys had a great time. Looked like Bart's had a good time.
We got rid of the baby.
What?
That was the goal of going to Disneyland.
All right, well, all right. I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna mute you guys and
This is how we're starting off the Patreon video. What's up, Dustin? Yeah. What's going on, Dustin? I heard this is your first time at Disneyland.
First time since I was 10.
Yeah? I mean, what is...
A lot's changed since then. That was like 34 years ago.
We're going to both parks today, though.
I might go down for another 34 years after this. See? I'll be almost 80. We got the right shoes.
Dustin brought the Hoka shoes. And this is the fucking horrible line we gotta wait here. Xavier is still nowhere to be found. If you ever had the luxury to stay in the hotel, right here, like literally the hotel where they have all the Hawaiian shit, he will probably be cooking the bomb ass food that you're gonna have there. And show me your tattoo, dog. Tell me how hungry for life, dog. Look at that.
It's a little scarred up.
Hey, but that's color right there. Yo, he's legit with him.
Just a little scarred up, still getting stuff.
Oh, and look who's coming up behind, the pregnant couple.
Point out you and she was like, is that Mark? I was like, nah, too skinny. Congrats. Oh, that's a good sign, dog. I was like, too skinny.
Right?
Like, that doesn't look like it.
What's up, Shady? Congratulations. No, it doesn't, boy. It just means you can overpay for pasta.
I'm in the middle now. We're winner.
Oh my God! Hold on! You gotta hold it. All right, and we are back. For everybody who wants to see the rest or that full day episode behind the scenes, make sure you guys sign up to the Patreon, and that's you get first access to all that stuff. And everybody DM me if you haven't received your shirt.
You waste money on other stupid shit. Sign up.
Yeah,
Starbucks.
for real. That's like
Starbucks every day.
All these fools would buy us a beer if they saw us at a bar.
so
Less
just
than
buy.
a pack of cigarettes.
How much? How much is it?
You know what, dude?
$5.
I'm gonna
$5.
fucking put that as a tier. I'm gonna just to see how if you would buy us a beer, now it's gonna be a $10 tier. So we get $5 to buy a beer. Yeah, straight up. But no, for real though, and everybody that's trying to watch the stuff, we're gonna have more behind the scenes like that too.
And one thing we're working on is we're gonna do you know how we get here really early? Right when we get here, Ray's gonna start the audio. So you're gonna be here us talking shit. You said we're doing that, right?
I said we were gonna pre-record, but I mean,
I thought even we were gonna do the pre-show. Like the pre-show, I thought the Patreon got the pre-show.
oh, but Patreon, maybe we could have the mics hot.
Yeah, where the mics are hot and we kind of just, you know how we're here.
Just you
fucking-
pay if you're remember what you're agreeing to.
Yeah, I'll know what. You just gotta tell me when the mics
Gotta
are
watch y'all
hot.
mouth.
Yeah, the mics are hot.
Like, I'm just saying, like I do another show here, the Dr. Grito show, and I have to watch my mouth there a lot, so I'm pretty good at it. You know, I'm just saying. I don't know about you, but Xavier, you have to bounce because you have to see your daddy Sammy.
Yes, conspiracy dad. We gotta head over there to conspiracies. So I'm gonna have to dip out. I'll see you guys Thursday. We have a guest?
Yeah, you said Funk Freaks.
No, next Thursday.
Oh, next
Thursday, Funk Freaks. The homies are gonna be pulling up.
But this Thursday,
Thursday.
then I guess Ralph Ramos is gonna come by and kick it, and I don't know, which is probably
We'll get someone.
yeah.
I got told to be on this at 2 a.m, bro. He said, "Hey, make sure you're there at 9:30. Fool, if you're not there at 9:30, we're gonna start without you, and then we'll do a break, and then you'll come in."
Hey, damn, how fucked up were you yesterday? Because that sounds like when he says that he's all fucked up. But
He's like, "Hey, you want to? Let me put in the call right now for the podcast."
no wonder my phone went off. I was like, who the fuck texted me? Like,
Then would you text me in the morning? This one was like, "You good, pariente?"
I was like, "You good, pariente?"
He's like, "We're
Because I know this because they kicked us out at like around 2.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they
these
kicked
fools
us out
probably
of the
kept
store.
going.
yeah, what is it,
You
Daniel?
know, George and them
yeah.
kept going. I had to go home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fool was ready to go. Kept going. He told the dude, I don't know his
Yeah,
name.
it just started.
The dude with the hat, I don't know his name. But he's like, "Hey, going to your house or what?" He's that guy. He's like, "I don't know, man."
Fucking Eddie too. It was lit. Yesterday.
Yeah, see, I bet you
Did you get second high from them too? All the cocaine.
Nah,
around you?
I feel
Did
like
you
it-
get second high from all the cocaine, little dust particles.
Nah, I feel like it was more concentrated here. It was probably like the size of the room, no?
the green room. Yeah,
Like maybe like from right here,
Yeah.
and everybody was just like this the whole time. Like,
yeah.
just fucking those sabacos and shit. Right there.
But hey, we want to thank El Gordo Ramon for coming on as well.
Never thought I would be here, man.
Where's the shop at, dude? The Smog shop.
Oh, we
Where's
don't
that
have it no more, fool. Did you listen to the
Nah.
story, fool? Now
Okay.
the shop's still there, but now some other fool does smogs.
Someone's looking for a crooked
He's like,
smog.
it's
Where
my
do they go
cousin
right
now.
now?
That's not my
Someone's looking for a crooked smog. What do you do? What's the
Oh,
protocol? How do you find a
First,
mechanic?
sometimes, honestly, fool, it's just easier to fix your car, fool. And cheaper, bro.
I found that shit out the hard
It's cheaper.
way, bro.
Sometimes to fix it, people are like, "Oh, it's just to check engine light." I don't. Like, bro, sometimes it's like cost you like $100 to fix
Sometimes
it.
it's just a fucking gas cap, bro.
Yeah, you get a gas pack for check engine light.
Yeah,
if you
straight
don't,
up.
you'll get a evap code. The
Fucking hate those, bro.
the catalytic converter for the code for a bad catalytic converter is P420.
That's the one you don't want.
That's for bad catalytic converter.
There you go. So if you see that, make sure you fucking get a new one or fucking go check them up in the shop.
Don't steal them either.
P420.
Where can they follow you at, dog?
You guys can follow me on Instagram, El Gordo Mamon, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. What else? Is that one thing?
Make sure you guys follow him. Appreciate you coming by. Ray, shout outs.
Shout out to El Gordo Mamon for coming through. You're funny as hell. To me, you're the automotive version of Tommy 3 plates. Is he cap or all cap? Whatever. Morning Shot Films, IG and YouTube. Check out my podcast, Morning Reel. I recently put out Everything Everywhere All at Once review. So if you've seen that movie, check out my review for it. I liked it. Tomorrow, Sound of Metal. Metal drummer who goes deaf. Check it out.
Also make sure you guys go to the website for all the new merch. The Same Team merch is almost sold out. So if you're going to get it now before we do the next release of shirts, and it will be different. So make sure you guys stay posted on that. Get the Pocket Vibes and Apple Orchard Spring scented candles. Those are available now on the same website, highandhungry.shop. And I will be doing a sale later on Whatnot. But I did also get enough glass pendants where there will be a glass show sale as well and whatnot. So just look out for that for everybody trying to get some heady glass in their life. Aside from that, we'll see you guys Thursday, 7 to 9, which is tomorrow. And appreciate everybody who tuned in. And yes, we're ending it a little bit early because Xavier has to go see his daddy, Sam. So peace out.